Welcome everybody to Galeria Smite League. Today we have a very special cast. You are joined today by me, Albie72, Vinny as Chair 2, and Gordon on the cams. Say hi.
Hello. The
And
most
today
special
we have
of
an LD
casts.
game. Yeah. You're an LD yourself, man. Aren't you, Vinny?
I am. I gotta represent the little guys.
Yeah. Now talk to me a little bit about these two teams. You got over on the left side, we got no, left. Yeah, left side. You do have King Kai's, and your right side you have Protectors of Yggdrasil. How are you feeling about these two teams? Hello, Vinny? Well, it seems as Vinny's gone for a little bit, so I'll just start talking my mind out.
Sorry about that. I just died for a little bit. Hello.
Ah, that
I
was
was
kind of
sorry.
a word here.
No, I just sort of exploded a little bit and I had to reconfigure myself.
Problem, no
I
problem.
mean, King Kai's, I think both teams have subs this game, right? Well, King Kai's are doing a little bit of a swap from their normal roster, whilst POI have just a sub in general, and by the looks of it, I would personally say King Kai's have been performing better than POI, but that being said, POI has been getting a lot of roster swaps recently. I don't think there's been a single game where they've actually played with the same roster. They've always had to go sort of like improvise. But I mean, both teams have got a completely different jungler. They have Alyssa and jungler for Kins, and they have a new player in for POI, and that's probably what's going to be the most impactful. Since they don't, neither of them have normal, they're going to have to adapt to the new play styles. They're going to adapt to new comms, and I think that's definitely what is going to dictate, like especially the mid trio, is going to dictate how this game starts in the early.
Yeah, I think both teams are have a chance to upset each other. Obviously, King Guys are a bit higher ranked right now, but I don't see it like impossible to protect the weaknesses and snag a couple games away.
That's definitely true. I mean, we saw Ash show what you can do in mid, kind of went dumb crazy on Scylla, but Trevi's always been like really consistent, so I don't think he's just gonna let him play how he wants to play. So I think it'll be really interesting to see those two go. I want to see a solo kill in mid. That's what I want to see. I want to see someone shut the other one down.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking like some good old 1v1s.
Listen to the sky crack and fall.
First pick Cthulhu, the god I have not seen in forever.
I
I'll be
know.
honest here.
Hunter's cooking. He loves his Cthulhu.
You will
Definitely.
regret
All
getting in
right.
my way.
About
About
time
time
it
it
got
got
interesting
interesting around
Good
here.
old Cucullin. But I guess the
Yeah.
name sounds similar, you know, it's good enough.
I mean, with the new Tablet of Destinies, we see a bit more popularity of Guardians in the solo
That
lane
is
again.
true.
But overall, you still have like the really strong itemization that warriors still have. With the mid builds we've been seeing going around, but just in general, axe, summoning axe, just
Yeah.
like they're all still very strong. Now we haven't
Yeah.
had a chance to really talk about these bans, by the way. For Kinkai's, they choose to ban out Ao Kuang, Heboa, and Olerin, and Protectors of Yggdrasil go for Freya, Fenrir, and Sol. These magical ADCs are really being targeted here.
We got five mages, 3 of them ADCs, and 1 of them auto attack based. So you can kind of tell what's happening right now and what the teams really don't want to
They will
see.
all
It's time to
obey
turn this
their
battle
goddess.
in our favor.
Kinkai's double locking Athena or already skipping ahead to phase 2. It's kind of a big brain move.
Yeah, we're completely skipping trash. We're just gonna go 3 Athenas left on King Kai. He's gonna have Apple Toast playing every role because he's a one-trick Athena.
Now, what would happen if 2 Athenas start ulting themselves? Do you just at the exact same time? Do they swap
Are
places, or do
you
just
ready
do one
for
place?
me?
I think it would just spawn like a black hole, and then they would both be sucked. And everything
True, honestly.
would implode.
I think that's the strat that they're trying to go for. Just like
Could be.
Just
They
like
might be.
skip
maybe-
anti-Titan and black hole the Titan away.
Yeah, they might be scared of POI. Maybe they don't know how to beat them, so they think the classic black hole strat might be
The classic, yeah. Now, King guys pick up the Ishtar too, you know. I think it's a fairly optional choice when all the major DCs are banned. So Ishtar is still the top tier hunter.
Yeah.
The major DCs are a bit better, and then Athena
This
is
is
a very popular
definitely-
support right now.
It's definitely really classic P&Bs. They're just throwing around mages. Basically, there's only been one physical ban right now. It's just mage, 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 just throwing them all out in the
Yeah, and more
window.
some more mages. Hey, we see
Hey,
Nemesis man, the
pick
decent
and
assassin.
chisel. That's what we love to see.
Technically, so do pick up the Achilles though. The Achilles, I think it's just like a fine pick always. And it's good
Yeah.
with the execute against Cthulhu, try and get on the
100%.
threshold.
He's gonna try and.
Yeah. Burn
Put
down
your
well.
foolish ambitions to
Back
rest.
is gonna be Agony and Morgan and Philly for Protect the Yggdrasil. Kinkai got Nemesis. It's
I mean, there's a no-brainer banning Nemesis if you're gonna, especially first pick Cthulhu. Even if they were gonna think of
yeah.
Cthulhu, just get it out. Don't want it. He's gonna be playing into Achilles, which is why I don't really know why he first picked it. When there was the ability to go Nem and Achilles later in the draft, but you know they got that execute. They're gonna be preferably executing Cthulhu once he ults, and Hunter might have a hard time going into this, but I mean, we'll have to see.
Ooh. Is Surtur allowed already? Completely
I
forgot.
don't think so. This is a classic King guys. They have to hover at Surtur every game they play, just to make sure.
That's honestly a huge try. Something I'm not too
True.
big a fan of is this Lancelot pick. This
Ooh, you look
Lancelot
like
pick
fun.
is a bit
My
confusing to me.
power
Let's play.
cannot
I
be
don't know what's really there to
contained.
counter. I mean, I could eat my words pretty soon and just like see his lands pop off, but I don't see it really particularly there to counter anything. It does well against Merlin and pretty decently against best stat though. I'll say that. But
Which were picked into it as well.
yeah, it's,
But I
it's a
think
little bit confusing that they picked those two gods into Lancelot for me. But
I think
best stat is a god we haven't seen in a while as well.
what is important with these two jungle picks is that they're both very, very simple to play. Bastet and Lancelot, so because both junglers are subbing, they just want to get them on these comfortable picks that anyone can really pick up.
Just going more comfort rather than anything specific in draft wise.
Yeah, I feel like that is basically all of King Kaiser's draft. I think Apple Toast is very comfortable on Athena. We have Hunter very comfortable on Cthulhu. I've seen a J-Boy's Heimdall. I've seen him on a couple of other picks. I haven't seen him on Ishtar yet, so that might be a bit of a different one. But so I have to go in to see what Ash is going to be picking up to counter this Merlin.
Definitely, I do really like this this Merlin pick though, even though it's into the Lancelot, which is a bit scary. If he is left unchecked, he can completely win team fights on his own. With just
Ah,
like the
for sure.
pure
They have-
damage that Merlin has.
They have so much setup for it. They can Bastet ult him into his full kit. Athena taunt into Merlin is going to do so much damage, and it's just like
Release
if you get
the
caught out by that combo, you're as
Kraken!
good as dead, especially late game. But Ash is going to go Poseidon.
I love this. I am a firm Poseidon believer.
You're a Poseidon fan.
I am a Poseidon believer, especially against the best stat, who just is gonna jump in and just like, oh, it can't jump out anymore. And it's like it does well against the lower team. Ishtar's dash gets crippled, Merlin's flicker, Athena's dash, but even Cthulhu's dash, everything just shuts it down perfectly, and it helps with a bit of the burst that can like help the Achilles get some executes in. The only thing that I'm a bit scared about for Flex Yggdrasil with the draft is I don't see a lot of setup for it though. He kind of has to do his own work a little bit. He kind of has to be a little bit of a do-it-yourself type of man here.
Yeah, I think they have drafted solely around Ash and Elmi being very aggressive players. So Elmi is going to run at them, he's going to pull them, he's going to ult them, and Ash is going to just frame one, crack him the just the hell out of them. And they're just going to be relying on Elmi to try and provide setup for Ash. Maybe even like some Lancelot cripple, some Achilles stun. Ash is just going to they're either going to go hard setup, or Ash is just going to like run into the jungle and try and 1v1 the jungler. He's just so aggressive.
Indeed. Now, which draft do you prefer, personally?
I mean, I do like that King Kais have picked their like comfort picks. I feel like as long as they know the gods that they're playing, then they're gonna have a better time if they were to pick good gods that they weren't comfortable on. But that being said, I feel like this Cthulhu could get not necessarily shut down, but he could especially have a hard time. But I mean, with how these two teams have been playing recently, I feel like it could go either way. I don't think it's going to be a
Mhm.
necessarily. Uh, I think it's going to be a fairly close set, but we'll just have to see how close it will get.
Um, I agree that they're both like a bit equal in skill level. I have a slight preference for Protectors of Yggdrasil, but I think their win condition lies heavily um, relies heavily onto the Maui pick. How can he set up? How can he provide enough CC for his entire team? Because Maui is not
Yeah, that's definitely
the
true.
best CC character. Of course, he has the amazing ult, and the rest of his abilities are okay as well. But can he help this Poseidon get these abilities off? Can he help this Achilles with some of these executes or make space? I think it's going to rely on Griffinizer a lot for Protectors
For
of
sure.
Yggdrasil. And if he plays even decently, I think Protectors of Yggdrasil have got this in the bag. But if
Yeah, I'm really
somebody
hoping that
shows up
Griffin
in King
can produce
Kai's,
it.
yeah, I don't see a whole lot of a reason why it wouldn't go well for them.
You
Obviously,
gotta believe in
we got to look at this solo lane a little bit. Puko versus Hunter. That's a lane I'm very interested in. Of course, Puko was an ex Cumin member, so he's a little bit of a goat in my opinion.
it. Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on my team. He's only for a short bit, and I think he couldn't play like one game for us because he
Yeah.
couldn't really use him a lot.
A teammate's a teammate, you know? Can't knock him down.
Mhm. Yeah, no, but he's definitely a very good player. Probably one of the
Yeah, I agree.
best LD players there is, maybe. But
Yeah, I would say so.
we're going to see
He's
these
been
starts now coming out.
at
Interesting
like,
to see that Protectors of Yggdrasil doing a Spark with speed buff.
yeah,
Ooh,
that's really interesting. That's good. Definitely going to mean that
that's
the jungler
really
isn't going to have any. He's not going to be able to get level
yeah
3 to cringe gank dual lane. So they will obviously they won't know that. Even though Appletoast has bought 2 wards and has hard warded his lane before the game's even started, but I mean, they will be expecting a cringe. Well, they'll be ready for a cringe gank if it ever happens. That if it does happen, though, 'cause I don't think it will.
yeah. This looks like they did it speed, it XP, did it green, and now they just did purple, which gives them like a lot of XP in lane. But uh, I don't know when you're got a sub in jungle. I wouldn't do what they did and take so much XP from
Yeah,
away a bit. Because now this Lancelot is a bit. He's a bit confused what to do. He's looking over just solo, trying to see if he can get killed, but Hunter's sitting nice in his tower, all safe and tidy. And I don't know, I think he can just fall behind a little bit as we do see some good fighting over here in the duo lane with the pressure side on King Kai's right now because they did a little bit of less buffs. See Alyssa coming over here, trying to look for a gank here.
this
Um,
might be the gank that they want.
but they
They
do
both
have
have
level 3
jump
already
out.
because they did the buffs. So that is the advantage
That's
they
it.
get. They get level 3 a bit earlier. They get a bit more of a fighting potential in this lane.
That's true. And once Alyssa gets his gold buff, that Lancelot should be able to secure the mid camps. So Lancelot
Mhm.
isn't too out of it. If he's going to go to our left, then he's going to be able to secure both of them. So he might get some compensation for his back camps that
Mm,
he's just been taken.
yeah. Um, I think they'll do fine here. They just secured the left mids. Alyssa's coming behind them though, which I don't know. Tragedy could be could do some collapsing Ghost Rider here, while he is being looked at right now and is being massively damaged right here in the
Oh,
mid lane. He's also very low and being slowed by a 3, but there's Lancelot coming to help him out, trying to
heal is
dissuade the
huge.
aggression right now and trying to keep him away. He's going on turn on Trevi Boy right now, while Alyssa's gonna keep chasing down and gets the first blood onto Ghost Rider right there. And Stains is not going to be able to get the kill onto Trevi Boy.
Saints is low on mana though. If Trevi follows up on Alyssa's CC, this could be in a world of hurt
Oh
for him.
wow, that's doing a lot of damage right now, and
And
Stains is
he's
going to fall as
dead.
well to Alyssa.
Yeah. Big
My
start for Kinkai's. They get the double kill on their jungler.
Yeah, that's really good, and because of the early start, the jungle was behind as well. This could be not looking that good for Pegasus Yggdrasil, especially because their jungle is behind. Now we have to see how good is Stain going to be able to play from behind.
Yeah, he's definitely been put into this rough position. His team have sort of been like, we'll get the farm, you sit back, you do what you want to do. And that has definitely cost him the first 2 kills. That peel, I mean, the attempted peel at the start, that was big. He managed to get both of them off. He couldn't, he unfortunately, instead of following Alyssa to try and help Ash with the kill. Instead, went onto the Merlin, which unfortunately cost both of them their lives as he unfortunately ran out of mana. It's not
Yeah.
where you want to be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think he could have done a lot there. Can't really peel
Ah,
that
for
stack
sure.
this early because she can just kind of like jump in and dump some
Speaking of
CC and
jumping
dump
in,
some
though,
damage over time. You see a good skirmish here. Griffin is very low, is being ulted right now by the best stat and is in a very, very rough position. And Alyssa is gonna pick up another kill for King Kai's, and it was a team effort, but Alyssa gets the kill as well, so it's gonna be even more of a lead. We're gonna see. While she's gonna clear purple and some XP cans as well.
the
We're looking
invade
to really
started.
win this game through jungle here.
I mean, this has had a really great impact onto the map as a whole. Already 3-0 in the first 4 minutes. Surely she gets a kill a minute.
You see some new records broken in GSL.
For sure. I mean, if it's going to be someone that could do it, there's a big possibility that it could be Alyssa. If we got the 0 wards, surely we go best record for 0 wards and the best record for most kills.
Least awards with most kills. You don't need
Yeah,
them anyway.
that's how I like my teammates.
Hey, if she keeps getting kills like that, she can afford to not really ward. Interesting that she does
Also
go
true.
into beat stick first item. That is that's a bit confusing because I don't really see any instant like big healing that
Yeah, it's not
you
really
need to
what I
get
would expect.
beat stick for. I don't know why you'd rather get Jones just for your cooldown of it. Your ult is a pretty long cooldown actually, and getting it a bit shorter is it's definitely something you'd want to see.
Oh, here comes Alyssa. Every time we talk about her, she appears around the corner. She's
Ooh, and
gonna
she
get
blocks
another
it, and
kill.
she gets another kill for
Can't keep
King
talking about it.
Kai's.
She keeps showing up. Here's her name and comes in for a kill.
Yeah, she's having free reign about now, and you know
Yes.
what? I'll tell you why. I see 0 wards on the map. Oh no, I
That's,
see 1 ward that was just placed down by Griffinizer over and left.
you're
That's just
exactly
1
right
ward there.
there. If you don't get
Well,
vision shard or fight
there's one
early
right
on.
there where they're standing right now, it seems, but over on the right
Yeah,
side's completely blind. But I think they just placed him anyway, so Alyssa, who's just far ahead, can just kind of like, well, they're not gonna expect me really.
well, Trevi gets
Yeah,
Kraken.
Kraken,
Barely takes any damage even though he just got Kraken. And speaking of no damage, Appletoast just walks into 3 of them, gets shot, takes nothing, and casually walks out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about Poseidon. I think he needs a bit of setup here. It's probably gonna depend on the Maui ults, and there's some big Maui ults and some big puzzles on top. I think just it could go very well, but it's not looking very good right now with how fed Alyssa is level 9 right now, 2 levels up onto Stains. So a good amount of poke on the Poseidon there, and Alyssa is gonna try and ult it, and the beat is being expelled. Put some extra damage on there, but isn't gonna get big confirmed. That is gonna be beats though for the mid laner with your ult. This is why I would recommend going Jones instead of beat stick this early, because now you have a really big ult that you can use this no beats on the Poseidon for a while.
It's true. She did get what she wanted though. She got the bees out of the mid laner, and she's gonna come back around for a second attempt to get that kill instead of those beads.
Mm-hmm. I'm only seeing two tablet of destinies right now. Merlin, the first item tablet. Bit interesting to me.
I know, I nearly threw up in my mouth seeing multiple tablets on my screen.
Yeah, here comes a gank onto Hunter, but it's not gonna be good enough. I mean, Stains, come on, man, you got to ult there to cripple.
Yeah, Saints definitely could have kept going under tower. Him and Puko are both full health, but
Kami is gonna
unlike
fall as
being
well
full
to
health, he goes
Alyssa.
to 0 health by Alyssa.
Oh
Complete
my,
opposite
my,
of the
my.
health situation there.
Alyssa is living the dream right now. 3 levels up on the enemy jungler.
She did get her favorite jungler. She is the best. I'm pretty sure it's her highest mastery.
Gonna need some big damage here coming out from
But
the
he
Merlin.
can't blink to chase it because of the
Oh,
world.
Alyssa's there. Alyssa's there. Alyssa's there.
She,
Oh, she also.
he finally
Athena,
ults
Athena.
out. But Alyssa's out of
No.
mana. She
They're
wouldn't be
chasing
able to
too deep.
chase. They shouldn't. They might not get punished though. I don't think Ash has any cooldowns as he gets taunted in.
Oh, the Kraken.
Avatar gets out.
It's just not good enough, the Kraken right there. Alyssa just going extremely deep, trying to
They are
get, just trying to get
running
control
around.
of the lines.
They do not care about any position. They just want to run around the map. They do have the levels to. She has the levels to do it. 3 levels
Mm-hmm.
up, 8 minutes in.
You can
Yeah,
definitely start
obviously,
pulling. 4 levels
yeah.
up right now.
And they definitely have this late game damage too. So if they can keep going with this lead, they have the Merlin late game, the Cthulhu late game, they have Ishtar late game. Like, if Alyssa pushes her lead onto the laners that will scale hard, then it's gonna be really rough at Yggdrasil.
I wouldn't take away from Protector's Yggdrasil late game though. Their late game is definitely
Oh,
very strong as well.
for sure. It's just a question of whether they can get there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely a theme in LD. You can draft well for late game, but you will get
And
exploded in mid lane.
The auto hits, and Cherry Boy is gonna pick up the kill on to Ghost right there, getting the help with the Athena, and just completely destroying the billionaire. He doesn't have beads anymore. His
I
beads are
can't
up in
even
3
finish my
seconds.
sentence.
Unfortunate.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Just suck.
And there's another taunt right there. Onto
Yep,
Griffinizer.
another
He's
kill on the
being blown up
Griffinizer.
by the Merlin damage.
Jesus Christ.
And was that another ult?
Yeah, that
From
was Lance
Alyssa?
speed.
Yeah, she gets the bounce beats as well. Ah, she is just a
Get
menace
out.
right now.
100% ult accuracy.
Yeah, it was actually a decent snipe with the ult. Yeah,
They're just
yeah, it's
running it.
looking so rough right now for Protectors of Yggdrasil. It's mostly because of the jungle difference that's going on right now, and Alyssa spotted out the
It's looking
rotation from
shame.
Stones, and it's just doing big damage right
Listen,
there.
chasing him under his tower, making sure he
Yeah.
doesn't get any of his farm.
Well, the purple buff's up, but it looks like they're not really going to
Sure.
contest it. Which I would have done. I would have definitely
Yeah.
start fighting there.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised they didn't just set at that purple and secure it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fair to them. They're getting what they want, and what they want is kills.
Hey, congratulations to Puka though. He is constantly bringing Hunter low.
Yeah,
I'm
Hunter.
almost seeing Hunter a bit out of pressure, even though he got an early gank a bit. And I don't think, yeah, he's not really behind where he seems on XP too much right now.
He's been able to hold himself up really well after that first gank. Like, he's not even remotely behind of Hunter. In fact, he's winning, like, all of these duels. There's an Achilles wood into a Oh, but we got a fight going.
There. And Cherry Boy is gonna get damage here, but it's just not gonna be enough. It's gonna, no, the damage is not good enough. There's gonna be beats out of Merlin and the Athena out, just to try and dissuade this aggression that they had. Decent engage though, but just like they're so far behind still, so their damage is not as big as it should be.
Yeah, and Ash wasn't able to follow up as he had to back whilst he was low health before the engage even happened.
Awareness that this Repulse is gonna be taken on. Is this gonna be the
Maui ult pull him over.
Confirm the rep buff, which is wait, no, it wasn't. Did he get the rep buff? I didn't, right? No, yeah, I didn't get the red buff.
Oh, Griffinizer didn't get the red buff and didn't go out with his life.
Yeah, it's just looking like mayhem right now. Only thing that King Kite could be doing better right now is holding an objective soon. Because come on, boys, you're kind of playing with your meat a little bit. You don't want to get them inside of the game. Just get those objectives really quick.
Row on Gold Fury.
Yeah, surprised we haven't seen gold yet with this lead we're seeing now.
We need to really stop jinxing this LP as they go on to gold.
There we go. Now the entire Merlin team doesn't get into this game.
Yeah, talk about that.
That doesn't matter because just so far ahead they can just kind of burn it.
Yeah, there's no way they can. There's no way Yggdrasil can contest that.
Now, interesting what Rama's going demon. Is it demon bait? The new wind demon?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's got demon blade.
We do see a Hunter just popping out real quick, but we do see.
Ash is looking for a gank this time.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it. He misses one.
I think he hit it. I think he got knocked up, but he dashes out with the Kraken.
Yeah. I don't know why he
Hunter stops his back. There's no way he goes back in. Alyssa's coming back around. They're gonna tower dive this.
That Booker does use the ult wisely though.
They're
And he's gonna
thinking
try
of
and...
going in. No,
No,
they
actually
ignore
they
it.
changed their mind.
Yeah, fair enough. Trevi was even coming over. They were gonna have a 4-man under that tower.
Looks like a 5k lead right now, even a little bit more. For King Kai's right now. So
So
it's looking very, very rough right now.
they're
But
still fighting around the solo side.
yeah, it's just non-stop fighting. It's always what happens. It's gonna be a pick of a pyro right there for Protectors of Yggdrasil. Interesting.
I think Trevi does know
But
they're
Merlin
coming
does
over.
know, and Athena does know now.
Ash can
So
confirm though. They don't have to be scared, but they definitely want to back off. They're not overly healthy for this.
yeah, I don't think they can take a fight though, and that's gonna be a good taunt right there, and it's gonna be a lot of damage coming out for everybody. But the Griffinizer does get the jump off before anything dangerous happens.
Yeah, if they couldn't do Pyro then, they definitely can't do it now as Griffinizer gets
Yeah.
chunked.
Definitely, man. Omnicom is having a rough time right now a bit.
Yeah, we really haven't been talking about this dual lane, but J-Boys has been putting in work onto Elmi. They're having a rough time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Is
it's not
there
really much.
any way that you think that Protectors of Yggdrasil can dig themselves out of their hole?
I mean, it's gonna be a long, just a long journey to get out of whatever is happening. But I feel like if you get the shutdown onto,
Oh,
you
good
know what?
Mario though. Good Mario.
True. Unfortunately, Applesize is so tanky. He doesn't even need to dash out. He can just slowly walk. I mean, if they can coordinate
Vampires are
between,
there though.
Bro, I just want to finish my sentence. Stop ganking. How dare you? Staines is gonna come. Staines isn't gonna look for the gank though. It's just gonna walk his way there. Staines is level 11. It's the same level as the Maui. That's gonna
Yeah,
feel
he's
rough.
not having a particularly good time. Oh, this is gonna blink on the XPs right there.
Just casually
And
walks
there's
in,
she's
takes
gone.
your farm, and
And
jumps
she's
out.
gone.
All
There's
in a
so
day's
much
work.
pressure in all the lanes, really, except for Solo. I think Solo is kind of hanging on just fine right there, but
Sure, if Alyssa was to engage more onto solo,
and
they
there
would
goes
have
Alyssa with the blink,
no chance.
and
Oh,
the ult does connect for a good amount of damage, but there's the Athena in
it's
response.
only on the
Alyssa
side.
pretty
So
low though.
I think she is building the Soul Eater. She's going to be able to get stacks and heal
She's
like
building
crazy
soul. What?
eventually. Yeah, she's double stacking.
um, yeah, she can get away with that right now because of her lead, but
For sure.
late game it's not really good.
No, I think she just wants
Just
to just abuse this lead that she has. She can get fight going on in dual lane. Surely a solo kill happens. Oh, two cowardice. Come on, someone solo someone. That isn't Alyssa this time though.
yeah, I think it's gonna try and play it safe a bit. Oh, although Stains is coming from the backside of J
And
Boy.
no vision for J-Boys. He's gonna go in. Misses.
Misses the entire kit. It's fine.
Yeah, and just walks out. Fair enough. No point in chasing that.
The problem with the Alyssa right now is that she really her build is so far ahead right now, but she really doesn't have any percent pen right now.
No, she doesn't. Two
I
flat
hope.
pen.
I mean,
Transitor.
Solar just still provides 10% pen, does it? Am I crazy? I think it
Good.
does. And but that's so little right now. She can get away with it because she's so far ahead, and probably like just pure like black pen would be stronger right now. But at a point, you're gonna fall behind if this goes to the late game. At a point, it's gonna be not really damaging the tanks anymore a whole lot.
You're not gonna be able to get through this Maui or Achilles like you are now in the early game because you are so ahead, but later on it will be a lot harder to.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, do you see a little bit of quiet, like a bit of a quiet period as Stains out of position here, but he's gonna retreat just fine.
I do find it is fair for Elmi to go Demon Blade instead of Rage in this situation because you know Yggdrasil aren't really going to get any kills anytime soon unless something wacky happens. So it's best to go for the stat stick. Go for an item that's still reliable. It's not rage, but you're not really going to be getting kills. So I think it's a good choice to just get your build online instead of relying on stacks that you won't be getting anytime soon.
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's fair if you're gonna play like extremely passive, like
For sure.
tapping over here right now. There isn't a. It's a bit crazy to me that King guys haven't focused down any towers yet. This amount of pressure, you should be taking the towers down because.
And there
Oh,
goes
there we
you
go.
on.
Yeah,
As
there
you
goes
say
the
that.
first one, but it's a bit late if I'm honest.
18 minutes. They're not really objective players. They're out for blood.
There goes the mid tower though, so that's something I like a bit more now. Both towers have fallen down. Finally, we're just gonna get a bit extra gold in the pocket, which I mean, you don't really need, but it's always welcome. And gold trophy is up, so hopefully we're gonna see them do gold real quick here, and then maybe transition over to firefight because they're quite ahead and they do have a good burn with the Maroon.
I feel anytime you say, I think this should happen, it immediately happens, and then now we've got to this spot.
Yeah, I think they are pretty
They-
early. Kinkas is a bit late with everything they do. Oh, that's a big Mario getting
Oh.
a fight. This is 4 people right there. 4 people, but there's no enough
These
burst
four
on it.
speeds could
That
be
was a
interesting.
gigantic Mario, but there was a puzzle on top of that. That could have changed the entire thing.
Boss is currently invading red buff though. He's scraping the farm right now.
I mean, I guess it's fair. Just trying to get some farm ahead. He's not that far
Yeah.
behind, so maybe getting himself to level 20 is good here. Even though he's gonna gank right lane, it seems, right now.
That's
Puko
interesting.
is there right now.
Low. Counter
He's
trying to get the
low.
kill onto Puko. Crack
He
it,
does
I
ult
think.
it, and he's being brought very, very low by Ghost Rider. Athena is on top of Hunter, but Hunter is gonna fall. It's gonna be the first kill from Texas Yggdrasil. Maybe it's gonna be another kill if Athena can
Ash is
try
fine.
and chase us down, but it looks like it isn't. Ah, the one is just off the mark right there, and
You can still get
Yeah,
their
you kinda
first kill
bob
though. That's progress.
that is the first skill though.
It's definitely
Good,
what you want to see on a Poseidon. Getting those kills.
Yeah, it's gonna be good to get to kill finally right there, but I'll do King Kai's. We'll spawn smartly and start doing the. We're gonna start doing the fire giant, not the fire giant, the pyromancer, and pick up the bomb real quick. Yeah, I just like them to see start fire now and see try to see if they can get an engage here going on onto
Yeah,
the
they've
fire.
definitely been thinking about it. You can hear the cogs whirling in their heads to start fire.
Hmm.
I think
So
that
that
you
is.
can still know exactly that that's what's going to happen.
The
And it is
King
getting
Kai-
started.
That's a bit low though, which could be a concern for King Kai. They bit early in the game, so they couldn't quite see that. Although it's getting burned right now, and Stains is getting burned alongside of it, and it's already gonna be dead to Alyssa as they drop the fire giant and immediately pick up the fight again. Appletoes is very, very low. Another good Mario. There is, and Puko is gonna get the execute right there, and he's gonna have a return kill right there as Ghost Rider is gonna be pushed out completely by Hunter and getting soloed by Hunter himself. And Puko is now completed that position and is gonna be picked up as well by J-Boys right there. Good engage right there. Good awareness from King Kai's to drop the fire and just start the fight immediately. You know you can fight better with the Cthulhu, and even though there was like a good Mario, good Achilles ult, the fight was just a straight up win for King Kai's, who can now try and look for picking it up again maybe, or try to see if they can start another fight again.
I think it was quite hard on Yggdrasil there. They were fighting a 4v5 with Elmi in mid lane. Didn't quite get to rotate since he was in dual lane whilst the call for fire had been started. So they didn't quite have the damage to take that fight, but fire is still up though.
Mm-hmm. Going to be another fire pickup soon, I hope. It looks like
sure.
it's going to be, yeah.
It's going to be really hard for Yggdrasil to even get here, let alone try and contest it.
Yeah, they're giving this up. They're giving this up, which is probably fair. Maybe Gryffindor can get the stupid
Surely
old.
Griffin steals. Surely.
Oh no. Oh no.
Surely.
Okay.
Or Ash Kraken doesn't hit the fire giant, but Griffinizer tried. Ash in trouble.
And Hunter's in the ult again. He's
Drops
gonna
the
he can
Hunter.
pick up Ash again. Yeah.
This could be a big team fight for King Kai's.
Yeah, this is already going extremely well for King Kai's who have the fire gen and are just completely running down. This Predator Yggdrasil in their base. And Alyssa's going Bucko mode, Bucko Solani mode, and pumping out a lot of damage, and the ult is off the mark, which maybe would have killed there, depending if Bucko doesn't have beads, yo. So and he wasn't in his
Had
ult so
Achilles.
well. That would have probably killed if that hit the mark.
Definitely. They're just gonna chill out. Take all three. Oh, we do have
Classic Alyssa 0 words.
classic Alyssa 0 wards. But
Has to be.
To be fair, Yggdrasil not looking too hot on their wards either. But their
Yeah,
character
definitely.
only have 3. While J-Boys is on 10. The ADC with the most wards in the game right now. My goat.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy that Alyssa doesn't place wards, but Kinkai still have more wards than Protectors Rejector still combined.
And that's true. She's getting her team to the 4. She's just like, don't worry, I'll carry. You guys just give me vision of them.
Hmm. I mean, it's going well for Alyssa right now, who is going to go into some extra 10 right now with the Titans being interesting. I thought she was going to go into Crusher right there. I feel like Crusher is just so strong right now, but Titans Bane gives her all the pen she needs, though. That is something I like, though.
There was a stat she was missing, so did get the item that would preferably remedy that. But to
Mhm.
be fair, I feel like she could build a lot of items right now and not get punished for it in the way she's playing.
Yeah, they're still so far ahead. It's like 18k, a little bit less than 18k ahead.
Yeah, I definitely think the only way that Yggdrasil can make a comeback is if King Kai's really squander a Phoenix Siege, maybe without fire, or they try and go for something, they get too cocky and get punished for it. But as long as King Kai's play this safe, then they're in a very comfortable spot right now to do kind of whatever they want.
I like Alyssa's way of thinking here. I'm not gonna ward. Let me just pick up 2 bombs instead.
Yeah, she's keeping her inventory clear so she can pick up the bombs instead of wards.
How long has that mana pawn been in Stain's inventory? I just noticing now, but
Probably
how
all
long has it
game.
been there? Has it been there the whole game?
I have no idea. I would assume so, though. I wouldn't think he would need to buy it 25
Yeah,
minutes in.
because there's no reason to buy it any later on, but
Maybe he's
there's
just
also no
chilling out.
reason to not already have sold it at this point.
He's saving it for a rainy day.
I don't know, maybe it could come in huge when he desperately needs the mana. I do see Phoenix Sage. That's going to be the beat on to Reassure right there and then Mario. But the Phoenix is going to fall already. Both bombs have been placed. And it's 2 kills right there already for King Kai. Stains and one of them left on both. And it's going to be another kill for J-Boys right there. The Hunter's doing massive damage in the ult. And it looks like it's going to be Coffins right here for Pegasus Jigga. So as Griffin is going to fall down himself as well. And Ghost Rider is stuck here in base, unable to do anything really, while Hunter is just zoning him out completely. And that is going to be Titan falling down for Pegasus Yggdrasil as Apple Toast quietly commits suicide right there. And that's going to be game 1 going over to King Kai's.
Yeah, we said the only way that Yggdrasil could get that back was if King Kai's just completely blundered and they weren't feeling it. They didn't feel like throwing that game.
Mm-hmm.
They might have threw their set against JBD, but they're not going to throw this game. They're going to try and show us that maybe these guys are better than Redemption. Maybe these guys are #1 seed. Who knows?
They definitely played really, really well there. And props to Lissa. I mean, really everybody on the team. Who was your most valuable players, I should say, for
I
game
mean,
1?
we've been, I feel like we've been complimenting Alyssa too much, so I don't want to give it to her. So instead, um, I feel like I don't know. I feel like Hunter did play really well that game. There are multiple times where he just W keyed backlines and just sat in their faces. He's really like confident in Cthulhu, so he does have the game knowledge to know when to ult, know when to engage. And he just did that. Like when you're behind as a carry, there's not really much you can do about a Cthulhu sitting in your face with a stacked tablet of destinies doing like 502 damage whilst you're trying to run away.
Hmm.
So, out of spite of not giving it to Alyssa, I would give it to Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be Alyssa here. She was doing a whole lot
Yeah.
through the entire game, so I feel like she has to be. But I want to give a shout out to both Trevi Boy and Appletoes, even J Boys as well, but especially those two. They played very well in the mid 2v2 with each other, and just constantly getting picks on Ghost Rider or Griffinizer, and blowing them up with all the damage that was combined between the two of those.
Yeah, Apoptosis taunts were just
Hmm.
it just
They
set
were
up
very, very
every
good.
kill for Trevi. Yeah. Trevi was never short of kills as long as he had Appletoast by his side setting up for him. They did exactly that. It was
Hmm.
really well played from everyone on their team.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say that probably Yggdrasil gotta change up their draft strategy a little bit here if they want to have any chance of getting a win here.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to get rid of these. I'm pretty sure every single character in King Kai's was just a comfort pick. I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
nearly three of them were straight up the mains of the people that played them. So maybe Yggdrasil will have to do some research into the picks that King Kai's are going to draft.
Probably, yeah. And we're going to go into a little bit of a break here, but we're going to be back soon with game two of King Kai's versus Protector Yggdrasil. Goodbye. Can you change the
Okay.
score real quick though? Ah, he's gone.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah, I think he is.
He's gone. The match never happened.
I'm gonna grab like a drink real quick as well.
No problem.
there isn't going to be a one. That's a bit confusing. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the game 2 of King Kai's versus Protectors of Yggdrasil. We're going to pick up after game 1, where King Kai's basically handily took the game at, was it like 3 kills for that Protectors of Yggdrasil had in comparison into,
I
don't
think
know,
one of them
18?
was. I think one of them was Appletoast dying to Fountain. I don't think anyone was credited with that kill.
No, yeah, somebody doesn't get credited, so it doesn't really count. I think there still was 3 kills, if I
think it was
remember correctly.
something ridiculous.
Yeah,
Clean,
it was
clean victory for King Guys there.
yeah, it was basically every lane winning, and Alyssa having a massive lead throughout the early and being able to put most of the lanes ahead.
Yeah, I think
in
Puko
the
did
early.
stand a chance, but he was definitely intercepted when he had his lead.
Yeah, he was definitely a bit of the Alyssa machine. Running down, ganking her once and giving a slight lead to Hunter.
Can handle it. I think King Kais are going to go into this game with the adrenaline that they got from the first game. They're going to be super overconfident. They're going to pick what they want. They're just going to run at them in this game.
Yeah, I really want to see some better bans from Protectors of Aegis, so just like, don't even ban the OP stuff, just ban what they can play with. I think a Bastet ban would be fine. I really want to see an Athena ban. I think the Athena was a bit of the glue that the King Kai's Wrath had, or was it what allowed him to win other lanes that the Bastet wasn't influencing. I think that was a big problem. The Merlin, if you're not really able to deal with it. Also the Cthulhu, if you're not really gonna pick Nen or anything crazy into it. I know Rama's a bit good into Cthulhu, but it wasn't really any fighting between them. I saw that the entire game. So I just wanted to do a bit of Victoria banning, and then maybe you could ban something else that's a bit stupid, a bit broken as well.
Yeah, I think once the Athena and Bastet are off the table, I think King Kais do crumble in the support jungle departments. I don't really think Alyssa's any other junglers, and Amphatos any other junglers are as up there with their current picks, the Athena and Bastet. So if you do get rid of them, and then you want to get rid of a mid, or you want to get rid of another support, you want to ban the Cthulhu, you have the freedom to do it. But I don't think they need to really focus on these meta picks when these comfort picks are just going so much better.
I really just want to see. I think the Athena ban is most important for me. I think that was just too much setup, too much comfort that Appletoast had, and then maybe somewhere you can put in a Bastet banner or a Merlin banner or anything that you didn't really like, or that you didn't want to go against in game 2. Looks like they're gonna take a while to ban. Yes. Oh, so we have a bit of delay here. It seems like there are some technical issues. I think we're gonna head into
Spreading of misinformation.
yeah, a short little break over here until the game is restarted, because I think there's something going on. Maybe I think maybe Glig is trying to get into the game.
I
I
mean,
do see moving the voice chat,
I
but
would be completely willing to throw everything out the window as long as the goat himself gets in for Protectors of Yggdrasil.
number one Glig GSL is kind of the goat.
Exactly.
He is just so much better than everybody. And I literally mean, as a person, he's so nice alone.
He's very nice. I mean, if Yggdrasil have to shut down this entire stream and they have to set everything on fire to get Glig into their game, I think they'd be willing to do it.
I'd be the first one to pour gasoline. So I think we're gonna get into a short break over here until we figure things out. We'll be back soon though. Just tell us when to. I'm gonna mute. Okay. Well, So
I
funny
think
story.
they're trolling.
I'm like talking a bit. I'm just like talking a bit going on. It's like, yeah, we're gonna head into a short break, and then immediately, they're gonna start again. But that's no problem, as we're gonna see the picks event right now. Kinka is going again with the Okwang, and already changed her protector here, so the Merlin. That's something I like. The Merlin was pretty impactful in the game. It was top damage last game. It was a really big annoyance. Just got it off the table. I do want to still see the Athena banner. And that's gonna be the Feather band next.
I'll learn, man.
Golden band. For protector Yggdrasil.
Apparently they are willing to leave either Athena or Bastet on the table. Apparently, according to Yggdrasil, Merlin was the only real issue to them, which is very interesting.
I feel like the Merlin could only do so much because the Athena was supplying him with excellent taunts, and the Athena was providing so much safety heals. But yeah, I don't think the Merlin is a bad band. It's definitely a strong god right now. It's just what?
Taji,
Excuse me?
that's completely. That's not even a meta pick. That's just a god.
Um,
That is just a god. They target ban Trevi with the Merlin. They target ban J Boys with this Oleron, and then they ban Fox. They ban Fox for no reason. And now, if King Kai's want to with their first pick, they can just throw in Athena.
Listen to the sky crack and fall.
yeah, Cthulhu was fine. Huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's fair. They didn't have it banned against them. They can just run back the exact same comp that they played, and if everything goes as well as it did game one.
Maybe protecting Yggdrasil is gonna be like, let's take the Athena for ourselves. So let's take the best stack for us.
I can play it.
That's what I'm hoping. If they got Cthulhu, Athena, best stack again.
It is bold of them to do that. If that is their strategy, they can be like, "We'll show you how to play these gods," and then run it down. Oh, there's a soul.
I don't think
There's a sword. I mean, these are good picks.
No
But
more nice girl.
yeah, these are good picks.
Can he be executed well enough? That's my question. So, stupid early pressure, stupid mid game as well. Early mid game. It's probably the weakest out of the major ADCs, but still pretty decently strong for massive impact all over the way.
We hate mage ADCs in this cast.
You hate major ADCs?
Yes,
They're a bit stupidly strong.
they're a bit
So-
skew-if right now, one might say.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was just about to raise my volume as well. I was standing a bit far away from my mic as well, so forgive me real quick.
He's
But
loosening
now-
himself up.
Yeah, you know. I'm just so tired. I want to just lay down far away from my mic. But
He has no
Um,
vein. Freya, we're not even gonna prioritize the.
The name.
It's time to turn this
Oh,
battle
wait,
in
God.
our
Go
favor.
Athena. It's his. I'm pretty sure
Oh
he's
my
only played
God.
Athena this entire season, and no one has banned it out.
Oh my god,
No one has
please.
the character. J Boys on a
Please.
magical ADC is terrifying. That is not what you
Tell
want.
you what,
to play.
he's on the most stomping mage ADC as well. Freya
Yeah.
is the most stompy one. Even though Soul has a better early game, better like say levels 1 through 7 maybe. After that, after Freya gets that ring line, the what's it called? The movement speed ring? No,
Oh,
the other one. Hasten ring, yeah. After she gets that online, she starts 1v1ing any other character in the game. And
So
the
double
Soul
ranges
included.
in the game.
I'm coming for you, laddie!
So I don't. If any major DCs are up, I would first pick Soul.
This is
'Cause,
interesting. Yggdrasil.
Cocoons,
But I don't know if because Puko is patented for his Cucullin. He's been running rampant with Cucullin ever since he was on Yggdrasil. His Cucullin is the reason that they're rated so highly in lower division. So it is good that he's got it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to run the game like he has in his other sets against this team comp that he's playing against.
Yeah. Cocoon is a very strong god. I don't know. I don't see him doing a whole lot though against this comp, unless he gets
Yeah,
far
it's
ahead.
annoying.
Unless he gets a good lead. from somewhere.
He's going to be
You see-
relying on that jungling. So I don't think after he hits 6, it's going to be hard for him to take on Cthulhu.
Mhm.
So he's going to be relying on either a gank or a sneaky, early pressure, rotation, invades. He just wants anything to get ahead of this Guardian.
It's crazy to me that they don't ban Bastet here. They instead auto ban Susano, which I don't know. Does Alyssa play Susano? I don't think so.
It is a J-Boys
Ban
pick,
Agni.
though. If J-Boys and Alyssa did swap, J-Boys, Alyssa ADC, J-Boys jungle, J-Boys just have a crank Susano, but I don't see them doing that, so I don't even know why there's a ban.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that when they won so easily last game. So, and for
just
mid
run back
bans, it's
to
gonna be
Bastet.
still more again. Some okay bans, I would say, but I don't know. That Freya Athena dual lane is just gonna stomp so much right now. At least I
And
think so.
about
This Thor needs to put them down, or they're gonna lose this game. It's that easy
Discordia.
for me. And Discordia is gonna be the follow-up pick right there. Discordia, I mean, it's not locked in yet, but
It isn't
I
something I
don't
would
hate Discordia.
see Ash playing, to be fair. If I was to think of Ash, Discordia would not be the mid laner I think he'd play. This is though.
God.
This is Ash's signature mid pick. He loves this god.
Oh my god. I've
I'm,
seen Kukulkan locked in.
I'm so excited.
No.
These are we talking about comfort picks for King Kais. These are comfort picks for Yggdrasil. You may not like them, but these are exactly what they are.
Okay, but at least pick the Kukulkan last then. Because if I'm King Guys, I'm gonna pick something that is gonna stick to that Kukulkan like.
Yeah, they still have their jungler up, so this is a terrible idea. They can just
Oh yeah,
they can just
that's
have
something I like.
jungler to just throw at
Yeah.
him, and Naja's definitely it. Is
Yeah, the
100.
Naja is gonna stick to that little snake-like glue.
Definitely would have been a better idea to last pick the Cuckoo, wait for the jungler pick, but
Yeah, well, I would have waited with the Cuckoo as well. They're not gonna ban it or pick it. Don't worry, protect Yggdrasil. You can at least pick
pick bans
your
were over.
support.
It was done.
Yeah. And you see Morgan Le Fay, which is like a probably a decent pick against Kukulkan.
Yeah, and
And
again, it's just another.
oh no! I just noticed.
Face the wrath of a sorceress
Kukulkan and
scorned.
Kukulkan. It's gonna be so annoying to cast.
Yeah, Cullen and Kukulkan. So I say,
Kukulkan.
Cuckoo and Kukul. I don't know.
It's gonna be so annoying. I hate your protectors Yggdrasil.
Just
Kukulkan.
again. Just say
Kukulkan. That's good. I feel like I have a good Kukulkan impression though. Give me your Kukulkan impression.
Hiss.
Oh, boring.
Peak comedy. Thank you.
It's gonna be a Ganesh lock-in as the last support. I'm a big Ganesh believer in every single game. I think
You're a believer.
Yeah, I love Ganesh.
I'm a bit of a.
I think Ganesh is
a
pretty
Ganesh
much always
hater.
fun.
A bit of a Ganesh hater.
No, you get a grip. Get a grip. That's all I'm saying. I am the biggest Ganesh supporter.
Science of Cthulhu ult.
Cthulhu, Kukulkan, and Kukulkan.
Yeah.
Kid Cudi? I don't know. It
yeah.
looks like we're...
He could never silence Kid Cudi. Out of here.
Kid Cudi is kind of a beast to go of the rap. But I don't know, looking at these two comps, I don't know, King Kais.
There's nothing to say.
the King Kais, if Protectors of Yggdrasil win this one, somehow it has to be like through a Thor hard carrier or some hard carry from, I don't know, a soul
I don't know.
maybe.
From Puko. It has to be from Puko.
If Puko's a goat.
If Glig can enable it might not even need Glig. If Puko can get like a cheesy solo kill in the first 5 minutes, or if Glig does enable Puko, he can potentially run this game. If you get a Cullen sat on a Freya, that's just gonna be a hard time for her. But I mean, if she gets ahead, just like last game, then that situation might never happen.
Yeah, true. I mean, this It has to be. It's in the hands of Hunter. Does he int? Does he int away this
Surely
game?
Hunter ends this game and we go to a game 3. Surely
Yeah.
someone pay him.
Surely we see the 1221 inting just a little bit and running straight at the Kukulkan like there's
Classic.
no tomorrow. But
Yeah.
looks like it's not gonna be anything. I mean, I would bet on King Kai's if I were the betting man right now, but I don't know, maybe we see a Thor hard carrier, Puka hard carrier,
To be fair, I don't
but
think you need to be a betting man to be betting on King Kai's right now. But I mean, have we even let Ash cook with this cuckoo? I don't think he's ever pulled it out in a league game before, so surely he
mm,
surprises us with something monstrous. Surely he completely diffs all of the enemy team. He gets that cuckoo on the board. Everyone target bans it. Everyone's scared of it.
mhm.
He might even turn it into cuckoo in real life.
Yeah. I mean, I love Cuckoo. Cuckoo is one of my one most played gods. It's I love his kit. He's so fun. But in comp, he's a little bit disappointing just because he gets cut out so easily.
Yeah, there's an
But
issue with
he
that.
can
He
have
might be
massive damage
it's
though. Yeah, he's a bit like Zeus, but a bit more bursty in that sense, I think, or a bit less bursty sometimes, depending on the meta. I don't know. The items always feel good for Cuckoo. Like the Tablet of Destiny is always it
for
provides
sure.
mana as well as the Book of Thoth and whatever
Every
you
time
want.
every time there's a new item or a new build, everyone's like, surely this is good on Cuckoo. Surely this is the
Yeah.
time Cuckoo like becomes a character. And it never happens.
hmm There's a is that a pause? I
There's a
see.
pause.
Yeah, there's a
Griffinizer
pause right
DC.
there. Griffinizer has DC'd
Not
right
like he
when they're gonna spawn as well. Looks they're gonna do the same start that they did last time with the speed, grabbing the speed as well.
It's an
Which is a bit
interesting start. This time they do have Glig in jungle though, so it won't be too harsh on someone that is recent. I mean, Glig has recently joined the team, but he's already played with them before. I suppose he's already used to the start, so it won't be too
yeah.
hard of an experience to wake up and play into like the Stains did in the jungle game
hmm
beforehand.
Well, I think we're gonna just like real quickly head into a short break because we don't know how long this. Oh, I'm
Some
pausing. Wait,
pausing.
what? He's still DC'd. What?
He is still DC'd. Why did they unpause?
Why? What's happening right now?
What are they cooking? Who unpaused
Excuse
him?
me.
Why are they surrendering? What is
What?
happening?
What? Huh? Well, it looks like we're going through some difficulties here. I think we're gonna head into a quick break over here.
Clean 2-0 from King Kai's. Jump up,
Um.
back your backs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So I think we're just gonna head into a quick break and just like there's probably something wrong with a draft pick or something that, or
something's happened.
somebody called out a banned skin. Maybe that's probably what it was.
Yeah, Griffin is not in the voice chat anymore. He is completely gone.
Like Griffin
So
DC'd as well.
something has gone wrong. Classic LD.
Yeah, I think they're maybe restarting because he started backing when the spawn. He started like backing already when the minions were about to spawn.
It looked like he walked into a wall prior, so
Yeah,
I'm guessing he did crash. He's not on Discord, so
yeah. We're gonna head into a quick break then until we can reset this game. So we'll see you soon. And welcome back. It looks like we're ready to go back into game two. Sorry for the quick delay. It looks like there was some issues with the HUD not coming out on somebody's end and not displaying correctly, so they had to remake. And also Griffinizer DCing and missing his start as well. Didn't
Yeah, we've
help the case.
actually got the defibrillator out. We brought Griffinizer back to life after his
Mhm.
tragic passing. God bless his soul. Ready to play game two.
God bless America as well. Looks like
Amen.
the start hasn't gone unchanged for Pexeric, so still doing the start with picking up speed
It's a
and
very
more
interesting
XP.
start that they're choosing.
Yeah, I want to see how Glick is gonna uh,
Adapt.
adapt to this. Yeah, exactly, to this strat with, because he is the main jungler, so he should be aware of what he wants to do when it goes like this.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
there is some good early pressure here, good damage from
It's
Frey
like
and Athena command.
Blake is going to come over though. They do have it warded, so he's not really going to get
Yeah,
anything.
they have double wards over there, so they know exactly what is going on right now.
Mm,
While Listen, meantime, is just gonna do XPs that were
yeah,
left open
it looked
for.
like he was trying to alleviate some pressure and do a lane, try and get them off the tower line. He's going to be contest over mid camp, so with Trevi getting them first. Alyssa
Mhm.
going to be near half HP.
Yeah, it's relatively the same. So, uh,
And
great,
meanwhile,
great to see that Puka's already putting out some pressure on Hunter right there. He has gone boosted though, which is probably the reason why he has a bit more early pressure compared
sure.
to Hunter right there. This dual
Well,
lane, you can see the effects of just like dull early game and how stupid it is.
yeah, the good body
Look at
blocks
this!
so
Look at
slow.
this! Look at this stupid damage.
He has to pop med.
Yeah,
J-Boys is still getting hit.
yeah.
It's rough.
And so insane early game. Um,
Oh,
oh,
let's,
that's low Alyssa right there. Looking for
man,
something right there.
this feels completely different from game one. No
No,
early
game
deaths in
one,
the first
they were already 2 kills behind at this point. So,
minute.
so definitely, ooh, that does connect, but he's not
Oh,
gonna finish off the kill onto Alyssa.
scary. You must be feeling. I mean, if you're Yggdrasil, you must already be feeling really good the fact that you haven't been first blooded yet.
You haven't been
Let's be
double
going
killed
in
in duo
this.
already.
Yeah.
Some good damage that coming out from Albert Kelly right there in the soul. It's maybe a pick that he likes more, or he feels more comfortable on
Yeah,
compared
this
to
is Ganesh
the
Soul out pressuring this duo lane is really big.
I
Not
mean,
letting.
it is Soul.
That's
Soul is one
true.
of the strongest early game, just because of the passive and the amount of damage she does with her rollers when she's full heat.
And I'm guessing that's why they wanted it. They wanted to not be
Yeah.
shoved in like they were game one. Get some pressure. Be like, who is the best character to pressure that isn't Izanami? There you go, Soul. Boom.
Yeah, Soul's probably up there as well.
Yeah,
Ishtar does that pretty decently as well.
that's
And that's
true.
what they had. That's what King guys had last game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was
Um,
Ishtar versus Rama.
yeah, Rama does not contest early game that well, really. The
Apple just
solo
getting
is gonna
shot.
do some big damage. We have level 5s here both, but
Doesn't get a
dash is
dash.
not gonna connect.
Blake is gonna come in though, trying to
Yeah,
secure
Blake
gold, maybe look
is
for
nearby,
King.
but
He's level
the
5.
wards have. Yeah, I think the wards have been deleted, so I don't think that they know that he's there
I don't
for
think they
now.
do. If he ults in, they can catch them unawares.
He's
And
already
up he goes
near.
into the sky.
Oh, and lands perfectly onto the Freya.
What's up?
That is
Yes.
Ganesh ult as
Oh,
well right there. And oh,
J-Boys.
the double
Oh,
tap doesn't connect, I think.
so
And
close.
it's
The solo
sold
doesn't
right
connect
there.
either. J-Boys has to lead.
It was unfortunate right there, yeah.
That's a lot of pressure alleviated though.
Mm-hmm.
With the amount that's happened in
Look at
duo, they
Puka.
get free gold buff.
Puka is just yeah showing up his pressure right now. And
I
who
mean,
he has,
it's
but
that.
Hunter's gonna back then. He has TP up, so that's probably normal right there. But he's already doing some good damage against the Bastion, so it's gonna help their team a little bit. the soul is already a bit ahead. It's just because Freya hasn't collected the wave yet, but looks like she's about a level ahead right now. Just because
I'm
of
surprised that King Kais were going to try and contest those mid camps after winning that duo exchange. Mid camps were up, and Glig could have rushed over there after winning that exchange, secure it. It would have been a 2v1 since Alyssa wasn't there, but they leave both mid camps down to King Kais to collect. It was very interesting.
yeah. It's interesting to see King Kais do get those mid cams right about now, but once the rest of the firm is looking like it's going to go perplexing Yggdrasil, game is still very equal. Nothing really has happened yet.
It's going in their favor
Um,
for now, though.
yeah, they're doing quite well for now, and it
So
looks like
Alyssa's
Alyssa is going to try and gain
going to
creep
be
though
supported by
later
the Athena ult, probably.
through there,
Blue ult
and
goes
that's going to
through.
be yeah.
Because he's
That is
taking
some big
barely any
damage.
damage. Griffinizer's here. He
And
gets
this
the.
pulling up
Oh,
into the air, but
he's gonna
Ganesha is
pull onto the
immediately
Ganesh ult though. That's gonna be so much damage onto
yeah,
Alyssa. It gets
Ganesha's right
silenced.
there. And the Glick is in the air. Is he gonna be near Maya? And he does hit
Oh,
it. What? He
first
gets a
blood,
triple
the
stun right there.
second blood.
Doing big damage. Puka picking up the Hunter. What a great ult from Glick.
What a
And that's why he's
good
my goat.
play. My God, that's the complete opposite direction from game one. Yggdrasil played super well. Puko
Yeah,
just
it's
took
actually, yeah.
no damage going Heartward first. That was so smart from him. He's getting that, just making Hunter's damage basically obsolete, managing to survive that entire exchange because of that item.
Yeah,
And
this
he
is
stays
the
alive.
Kai's early game.
Griffin Eyes also with a huge Ganesh ult exactly onto Naja landing, gets big damage, big silence goes into Gligot, and that's just a enormous CC change
I
there.
mean, that was all Glick's ult, in my opinion.
I
That
mean,
was
that
just
ult was
max range,
huge.
perfect.
That was a great.
Perfectly ill placed. No, perfect. Great job from Glick.
This guy really likes Glig. So you guys know.
I
A bit of a Glig fan, if I've heard.
am a Glick fanboy. I will admit, I'm a Glick stan. I love his dog. His dog is very cute.
Is a dog?
Yeah, he puts them overall in the pets pictures. He has like a Shiba Inu. Really
Oh,
cute Japanese dogs.
that's cute.
Go back to the game.
No more cute. It's wartime.
Yeah, it's time to kill each other. It's a good
Ooh.
stun though for into the tornado.
Yes, I like
It's good for
this
dash.
combo of the Ganesh dashing into the tornadoes. Griffinize has been actually hitting a lot of dashes.
Yeah, Griffinizer is doing really well right now. Is the showing up.
Yeah,
Um,
he's just there. That's all you need from a
why
support.
did Alyssa again go into beat stick first item? I don't
It's
like it.
yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it worked game one, so it's just like,
Again,
I don't
there's
need to
not
change.
really big healing yet from any of
Yeah.
the Protected Yggdrasil team. Just get the Yowens and get the Old Ball line, and that's gonna be Glig
Oh,
going in doing massive damage. And
J-Boys
Elacami
goes
falls
down.
and J-Boys falls down. It's gonna be purple, and
Damn.
on top of it, and Glig is showing.
Alyssa's coming in. Glig doesn't have hammer for this engage.
Glig.
He's just willing to brawl it though.
Oh my
Alyssa
god,
has
he
health
is just doing
already.
so much damage.
If he ulted onto Alyssa, he kills here. He's gonna
Yeah,
play it safe, secure the mids, doesn't have to show off, you know. He's
yeah,
already
I think he's gonna play it safe right there.
yeah, that's
Mm.
fair, completely fair. That's fine. Alyssa has to back,
There was an
so
Athena nearby, so
yeah, big true. Get some mid camps. He's doing well.
let's see where the soul and Hunter has gone into the deal.
Good jump.
Isn't gonna get all the way. It's gonna get some pressure though.
Yeah.
Gonna stop
That's a
back there.
Cthulhu ult. That's down for a considerable amount of time.
Yeah, definitely. The Thor could get some good gank going
Big,
here, man.
yeah, big value.
But as far as we see now, is about a 2k, well, actually more like a 3k lead for Protective Yggdrasil.
Around the top, yeah. 2.8. Yeah, you're close enough.
Some good XP leads as well.
Is this gonna be another gank onto J-Boys? There's no way. He's under his tower. Surely Glig doesn't tower dive him right now.
I mean,
J-Boys is half though. He can 100 to 0 him if he just ults into the tower, but Glig ain't that type of guy.
yeah, he is not walking up at all. He is staying under his tower. He's backing as well. It seems
Yeah.
like the Freya is just back, so it's gonna be a full wave. Not a full wave, but a good chunk of a wave go under the tower, which does not feel good. I mean, this is like the only way you can beat Freya. If you just out pressure her so hard early game that she doesn't
Just
really
make her
do
sacrifice
anything.
waves. Get her
Yeah.
behind on farm. Freya without farm is not a Freya at all.
It's not very scary at that point. You see, yeah, there's a little bit slightly increasing gold, but not really anything happening yet. Big is just sort of trying to patrol, trying to go around, see where he can land an ult or
They
get
know he's
more
there.
influence.
He's
Yeah,
separated
they
from
know
his
he's
team.
there because he walked a reward a bit soon there. And he's a bit
Oh,
trouble. His hammer got cut. Oh no, I thought his hammer got cut out. But
yeah,
yeah,
so
he.
dodge the hits.
Oh, Trevi
Get
got
it.
that was
Trevi gets
great.
this time.
Oh, that was clean. That was clean.
That was clean. Trevi got it. And that's a big shutdown going onto his head.
All right, I'm gonna be very critical of Glicker. Why didn't you beads? You have beads up.
Dying with relics in LD, never.
Never. Surely not. Oh no, that's a big ult right there from Ghost Strider, and this completely destroys him. And it's Gnashville. It's gonna block off
That's a
the
great
Athena as well, but Ash was a bit
That's a
scared, and he doesn't
oh,
like the
Ash has
one.
a hit.
Oh
The
no, he
tornado.
doesn't.
There's
Ash
no
was too
dash to
scared.
secure the tornado damage.
Ash was unaware of the great like like area denial that Griffin was
Yeah,
pulling off there with the ult.
I've been a lack of communication,
There's
but they
one
still
there.
get Alyssa though, which is still big. Ash got a
Yeah,
kill
they
on the
could have gone
board.
more, and instead they're going to pull gold here, which is a smart call. With the Griffin, it's like extra pretty good damage, and the soul
So
also
much
great
shred.
burst.
There's no way they can contest
Yeah,
this. Freeze
great
gold.
play from Texas of Yggdrasil. But Texas of Yggdrasil is surprising me here. I don't know how this
Yeah,
comp is winning over like the previous comp, but
it
I don't
definitely
know.
is the impact.
It's
That,
probably yeah, probably Glig. Just like
yeah,
it's
the
a bit
fact
more
that Glig
comfortable in
is
jungle.
shutting down Alyssa makes sure that this Naja isn't jumping on this Cuckoo, which is enormous for Ash because he's just gonna be free casting. Like he will burn the Cthulhu, he'll burn the Athena, he'll just one shot the Morgan and Freya. As long as Naja's kept off of him by this Cucullin and Thor, he could just live and have no repercussions.
See that 3-level lead over there in duo. Massive, and Hunter is going massive right now into the fire giants, taking about damage from fire
That's
giants
why
with his ult.
interesting.
And he's putting a lot of damage, but Puko is going to fall down first. And that was Nishan to here as well. Nishan ult down. And Griffinizer a bit low, but it looks like he's going to get out fine.
Scary fight for Yggdrasil.
Yeah, Hunter is just stealing farm at this point. Just go back to your lane. The full free wave over there, but I think he wants to fight a bit more well. Ah, his team is making a pyro, but I don't know if that's the correct decision because there's Glig doing big damage right there. The
He's
top is going to keep him off
He
out
has
of
speed,
PK.
but he's too late to use them. He does
Yeah,
use them, but the tool's already over. Could have secured that Hunter kill, but Hunter
yeah.
gets out, skin of his teeth. Pyro is
There's
just
a bit of
left.
it out there.
There's a mid
Yeah,
1v1
Trevi
happens.
is a bit of
Never
trouble, but
mind.
there's Athena
Trevi
going
gets
into the
a ruin of
tornado
fun.
and dying because of it. But I think
Griffinize is
that
going to go
Griffith's
down
up,
there
they're
to
gonna go, but
Hunter, and he
Hunter
shows out.
gets a smart TP, and that's a double kill over in mid. Great TP by 1221 right there.
3-1
There,
now on
ready
this.
to make the rotation. Puko did, however, shove a wave into tower. So that's he doesn't really lose too much right there, but his team just feel the impact of the rotation right there, definitely.
Hunter also gets those mad tablet stacks off
Yeah,
of that
true.
fight.
It's
A little bit
that's
scary.
gonna head up soon. Jables gonna ward up.
I cannot believe there's a 3-level lead in this duo lane. I mean, I can. The amount of waves that have been pushed onto this Freya's tower as Elmi freezes waves on J-Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to win, right? Maybe you gotta freeze a couple of waves.
Ooh.
J-Boys is looking for a fight.
Doesn't
That damage
have
is
the.
negligible there.
Yeah, I feel like he could kind of try and fight that. But
Yeah, I mean, Elmi's
looks like
coming.
Glig is nearby now, though, and yes,
over,
he's
Elmi's
starting to
on the
step up. Glig is in the air. He should be able to. I mean, here
Gets
and
the
there
dunk.
he goes. That's big damage.
Misses.
Goes into the air.
But he should get this double tap to secure the kill.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Get it. On fort, but that's Freya ult down. It's also
Yeah.
Freya. Well, it's also Freya beads.
It's gonna be a pyro pickup right there, but Griffin is away right
Listen,
now, and he's gonna
the health
try
for
and
this
get
goes
his
down to
and
Griffinizer ult.
gets a kill
Wow.
as Ganesh gets it up. King
King
Kai's do
Kai's
manage to
secure.
secure the pyro,
Minor
and
one
oh,
HP
Cherry Boy
dies
is
to
gonna
another Chevy
get a kill
snipe.
though.
Scuffed
Yeah.
Pyromancer, to say the
That was
least.
a weird fight, but in the end, it did go quite well for King Kai's.
I mean, they got the objective, so it's not the
Yeah.
end of the world.
It's a solo kill on the Ganesh right there.
Yeah.
So I can't really be flamed because Ganesh is gonna kill.
Now technically everyone on Yggdrasil has got a kill now. Now that Ganesh has got one.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's only 3 kills in Hunter right now. That's where the
Yeah,
bulk of
There's-
kills
I
are
mean,
for King Kai's.
Trevi's been holding
Trevor's
up
got
really
2.
well. Getting
Trevor
those snipes.
is doing very, very well right now with
He's not,
the ult in the range.
he's not very sparing with his cooldowns though. If these cooldowns were
Hunter's making rotation over for gold. Meanwhile, Puko is kind of sitting there. Does he have the TP? Yeah, he is going to TP mid. Well, Alyssa's over and right, so it's going to be the 5v4 soon. While on this, and they're still picking up gold, and oh,
This is what
Appletoes
he
is just taking so much damage from gold. And Protector Jig is going to steal it as a Gillick lands perfectly onto J-Boys and gets security kill. Ash is going to land the ult and it's going to do big damage against Trevi Boy, but it's not going to get the kill. The Hunter is super low and it's going to be ran down by the rest of the team, and Alyssa is still trying to make their way over. And Ghost Strike does pick up the kill. It's a solo kill. Beats and Egg is going to be used. And no, Alyssa misses the ult completely and puts herself in danger. Now Glig is ready to clean up with a wall or probably with a hammer soon. But oh no, he's gonna walk out of here.
unfortunately.
Buko is nearby though, and he could still manage to get this kill. But looks like he's gonna try and play it safe. Cause
Like it's just a reset. They go for tier 1. They won the fight. They're just gonna take what's theirs and back off. No need to overextend.
yeah,
They're
no
big
need
chill.
to try too hard there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Cooldowns.
that was clean.
Yeah.
That was a very good fight. Big ult from Glig. Big.
We finally
a
got the
team.
mid solo kill that I wanted to get at the start of the game.
And that was just
Let's
Buko having a better rotation there. He collects an extra wave more than Hunter does, and it's still going to be there, and it's still going to be on the backline one time.
It was a
Also,
great
Appletoes
backline.
not, yeah. I feel like the fight was a lot of Appletoes' fault as well, not dropping Gold Fury and just continuing to soak up damage from it.
Yeah, he
Is,
tanked that entire Ganesh ult right in the
yeah.
face.
Yeah, he's
Hunter,
really super slowed by the Gold Fury effect and by Ganesh.
yeah. Yeah, he basically couldn't move with the amount of slows he was stacking. But good fight out of Titans of Yggdrasil. Almost,
Might be
what,
another fight
6k
happening
up?
soon over on the right as they. Blake,
Oh,
actually, Blake is
Ballista's
gonna
out of
try and
mana
maybe fight
there.
there. He is looking to start something here. Same with Puko. Puko
So
also.
Griffinizer might be rotating
Blake
as
goes. He's gonna
well.
go into the air. Don't know if Alyssa spotted it yet, but yeah, he's gonna let on Hunter though. Try to do as much damage as possible. Hunter is quite low already, but there's gonna be apple
Hell,
toast.
Griffinizer's here.
Griffinizer is here though, and Hunter's gonna detransform
He gets
pretty
ulted
soon.
out,
There
though.
he goes, but he's not gonna be able to be caught up there.
So that's a
Good
Thor ult
retreat.
in exchange for a Cthulhu ult. Actually.
Yeah, yes.
And
I
Athena
think I did
ulted.
ult over.
Damn, I didn't even see that. Fully
Yeah,
just
she ulted
walked
into
there.
the Nisha. Well, she
You
was
know,
just at a
that
scream
makes
through.
sense. 2 ults or 1, pretty good trade. Because Glig is already halfway to his ult.
Yeah, he's got a lot more cooldown. Actually, no, they have the same amount of cooldown because Alyssa just picked up that.
Oh yeah, she just got Hydras. They have the
Yeah,
exact
she's got
same build
Hydras as well.
basically.
Yeah, I guess they do. The build order was a bit different, so.
Meanwhile, whilst we've been talking about builds, Pyromancer get secured. Look at all these sentry wards from Yggdrasil. They got 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Meanwhile, Glig gets his beads taken. Also talking about warding, because of course he does.
Yeah, let's see the woods right now. I want to see how many woods Alyssa has. It's gonna be a great mount.
Yeah,
Ah, lovely, lovely.
I expect nothing better. Got an Ash popping off on the walls this time, so J-Boys both on 9, but you know, J-Boys isn't
Yeah.
top water this time.
Mhm. Not a whole lot happening right now. Gold's gonna respawn soon though. Yeah, Elixir's
They're
gonna be
definitely,
contesting over.
definitely positioning around it as Alyssa's going to the right. Well, Apple Toast's game
Gold
posed,
has
but not
spawn
really
now.
much damage.
Oracle Vision does belong to protect the Yggdrasil, so
Hmm.
can only make the
Alyssa's in
case
the
for
right
it.
side, so they can pull this Gold Fury without having too much contest. Ash is coming over on the left side, so they're looking to pull it. And they're just about to start
And
right
Ash has
now.
started it, yeah. Athena is aware though.
For
Athena
sure.
does know that they're there. And Morgan Le Fay is not
Yeah.
far
But I don't
behind.
think there's any way they can outtest a Cuckoo.
Yeah,
Solid
the Cuckoo
confirm.
Secure is there though.
It's a good choice. If you don't get dived, then nothing is going to take that objective from you. Maybe a Yarn Assault, but even then, maybe a Thuffle. That ult is strong for
Yeah,
objective
Cuckoo
secure.
is one of the best secures in the game, especially
Exactly.
with that. Does he have tablet right there, or what is that?
Doesn't. He has Thoth, Divine,
What's that next to? Ah,
Ollie.
no, it's the divine. Divine. I couldn't see
Yeah,
that.
Divine's on cooldown.
Yeah, divine cooldown. Does have the point Holocan as well. Something you
Yeah.
don't see a whole lot on
Pause.
Cthulhu.
Cringe pause.
Cthulhu, Cuckoo. Yeah, slight pause coming out here.
Yeah, I have an actual
When B
question for
comes
you,
in.
Mr.
Yeah,
LB72.
yeah.
What do you think about Bloodforge on junglers?
Oh, I love it.
I also love it, but nobody
I
is
think
building
I
it.
think it's strong. No, I see a lot of I like to build a lot if I'm playing jungle. I think it's just like a very strong item if you
Mm,
the movement speed and just getting out of situations after you get a kill. Some gods use
exactly.
it way better though. Something like a Thanatos who just wants to ult in and just get out sometimes, or like a maybe a Fenrir who likes the lifesteal a little bit when he wants to use his two. It's not for everybody, but on the
I'm a
right
bit
guard, it's just amazing power and a good passive.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for it. I'm a big fan,
Mhm.
but nobody, especially in LD, I don't see anyone, basically anyone build it ever. Especially in this game, we've seen no Bloodforge on junglers. Or in the
Yeah,
last game. Which-
uh, uh,
The
that's
real,
that is true, Gordon. Those are
real.
6 stacks on prophetic cloak. In 21-minute game. I've only just noticed that now as well.
I'd like to
That
defend
is
Griff.
gonna be rough.
I'd like to defend him in saying that stacking prophetic cloak is overrated.
No, it's not. Prophetic cloak
You
is super strong, but
it is super
I
strong,
wouldn't
but
go with him Ganesh just because he has a hard time
yeah,
stacking it.
that is fair. You wanna know what is based about Griffinizer's build? That he's got Sunderer.
Oh, I love Sunder.
It is a Sunderer shell. He's
No, no,
gonna
okay. Listen. Sunder against Cthulhu is OP. I will have
yes.
no slender. Sunder
Don't
can
need
if you double Sunder Cthulhu, he gets blown up to bits.
don't need an emote for that. Just throw a Sunder at them. Doesn't even matter if you have a Nem.
It's better
He
if you
will
get Sundering Blast though as soon as possible, because if you spread that around, like the effect and get like the extra damage that it does, it is so strong. Because he is such a big target, you rarely miss it. And if you get Ganesh Ulm as well, or Ganesh One, or reduce a prot even more, he starts feeling squishy, and suddenly your frontliner who is supposed to be doing big damage, big and is really tanky, is very squishy now.
it's gonna pop
So
like a
I
balloon.
do really like Sunder.
So I'm a big fan of Into This Cuckoo.
Yeah,
Honestly, this is
I
pretty
like
much
it. It's the shutdown hunter basically. Haven't really
yeah.
seen it yet a whole lot, but that's because there's not been really like team fights yet. So I expect we see this soon. Um,
I think Griffinizer is gonna make his way over to Alyssa though. They might get a Athena ult out of this if push comes to shove. But
mhm.
I mean, if they disengage after the ult, then I mean they got what they wanted for. They can make plays elsewhere. Because Athena won't be there to impact it.
Yeah. Um, yes. I mean, it's not like there could be a fight happening around left. I don't really see anything happening though. I think Alyssa just gets out. if she really
Yeah,
wants to.
it is most likely.
So I would have loved to like actually see maybe some crit in the genre. I like a bit of crit, especially because like you don't have a hunter that's gonna build crit. You got a magical ADC who can just like get a Deathbringer and just start blowing people up with your ults, basically one-shotting them.
Yeah,
You don't really need to care about like what the pros are building because crit is just something that can kind of stomp people
down
and
here,
just expect
whatever the
unexpected
pros build
damage.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. I really love Puko's build though. I think Puko's build is it's like really good at all the stone binding. I love that item in solo laners.
So the
Extra damage that
binding
it gives.
suddenly binding is an item that's just spawned out of nowhere after it got his tier 3 and it's just been everywhere.
I
Like
mean, the
people
protections
talk
are quite beefy. And just the passive is just super nice. Getting the protections away, and
plus your
it isn't that
level.
expensive.
So what? Is it 1 times your level or 1 plus your level?
Um, is that an asterisk? Because yeah,
Is
it's
it
the
a
times then.
This is what, like 20 prots?
Yeah.
Getting
So
back.
20
Nice.
pots are pretty beefy
Mm,
if you can get that off regularly. It's
40,
gonna help with
40, and
burning up the Cthulhu as
flat
well.
pen. It's pretty huge.
Yeah, definitely. This pause is taking a while, so I think we just go into another short break. Sorry, guys.
But we need
Yeah,
to
it's gonna be
to
the
get back
moment I
to
say that
yeah,
they're gonna immediately
yeah,
unpause, but this time
gonna do it,
surely. So we're gonna head into a short break right now.
and then they're gonna unpause.
Alright, welcome back. I have heard that they're gonna unpause very, very short. It was a completely necessary bathroom
Yeah.
break.
Someone needed a pee
So,
break really bad.
I mean, this
Oh,
game is
and what a
so.
great thing to come back
Oh,
to.
oh,
Two misses.
uh, um,
Nice.
yeah, okay. So, we're gonna forget about that real quick. Over in the
True.
mid lane, we see that the Yggdrasil is just kind of chilling here, and Alyssa is. I mean, the game is sort of in a good position for protectors of Yggdrasil, obviously, but I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
do have the ability to control the map. I mean, no objective is up, but
The Fire Giant is up, and they should start looking at it
it's true.
pretty soon. And they honestly, that mid tower needs to go as well. That mid tier two, if I was protectors of Yggdrasil, just get it gone, please. It's some added safety in the mid lane. If they want to do a Fire Giant or something, it's gonna have an easy escape for them. So I would start doing that first. Hopefully they do that, or they're gonna pick up fire soon, which is could be an option as well. Hope they don't.
What they're
They
looking to
do.
do right now. They're
I
slowly
mean,
getting its fire.
they don't. Their burn is very very slow.
I think they're going to be trying
Like
to bait for a fight though. Hunter's going to be blinking in and ulting the back line. They should be aware of it.
as Hunter, Hunter
Here
is
you go.
going in.
Thunders are going to come out any second.
That's a Sunder right there on Hunter. It's gonna be the first one at least. Puko.
It was a
Just
good
gonna chill a
disengage
bit.
though to get
I
away from
think Blake
Hunter.
is in
Let's
the
not
air right
back
there. Oh no, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
he
done
is.
Trevi getting melted. Glig's gonna go.
He's super low though. Oh, the shell comes out and is gonna save his life.
Oh,
And Hunter is going to be the one that is gonna get blown up. And Alyssa, that's
Gets
gonna kill Blake though. Don't know where that happened. And El
Alden
McKellen is
gets
gonna pick up the
killed.
kills. And big old
Ghost Rider
from
ults.
Ghost Rider. And it's gonna be a Fire
Right.
Giant pick up again.
J-Boy's
J
just
Boys
gonna
is just
check.
pushing.
I
Probably
mean,
that's probably
there's
fair.
nothing he can really do here. He's gonna
Yeah,
have
it's probably
to
fair to do.
let FP
'Cause
go.
he is far behind right now, and just getting
Yeah,
him that
get him
much up on
farm. Get him to tier 2 will be really big if he can. He might not be able to though.
This guy's just
But-
a bit low though. He needs to watch out.
He should be
Needs to start
fine.
burning
Hopefully
fast.
it's fine. He's silencing
Okay,
the
okay.
fire giant just in case.
Before the protections. Oh no! Wait, trying
Oh,
to be.
Griffin, what are you doing?
Oh, Griffinizer, that's lazy. That's lazy, son.
Oh, Fire Giant stolen from Griffinizer as he sits there and takes it from Trevi. What did I just
Come on. That's a bit lazy right there.
Number
No.
1 rated support last week, by the way. Not true.
Everybody can have a slip up like that. I mean.
Me every game.
Oh, that is good. That is good though. I mean, they do still got Fire Giant.
He didn't get FG on Gleg. He was still respawning.
Glick was dead, and they couldn't really hold it for much longer because Griffinizer was already.
Yeah, Griffin had
Away
to.
from
I mean, died either way.
We still got Fire Giant on 3, so.
Yeah.
it
They got
is
them on the
alright.
1-2 meta. These are definitely the 3 you want FG on. Out of all the people on your team.
Mhm.
And immediately go for gold. This is a good call. I like this. Didn't have to cuckoo ult for it, but you know, it'll be back up sooner than later.
Yeah.
Guys pick up the Pyromancer. I think Chillins is probably the best response he can really get, ideally, because, you know, there's not really much else he can do in this situation after that FG fight was so big.
Yeah. Hopefully, you start pushing this mid lane down. Looks like they are, but it's only a 5-man grouping to defend the tier 2.
Aptos is going in though.
Interesting.
Give
It's
the
really
dash.
frustrating for Griffinizer, but he's very, very tanky.
Tier 2 goes down immediately.
It's good damage right there. It's surprising
Tier
they
1,
don't push tier 2 when Cherry Boy is poked out like that. And goodness, that can go for tier 2 over and left, which is fair, I guess.
So, I mean, it's a fine rotation. They were there
Yeah,
faster, they managed to get it. This is good for them. They guarantee secure this.
So gonna head back over to
Hunter
mid-
lost basically a quarter of his health from one tornado. Jesus. I
He
completely
doesn't.
made this
He
tank.
has. He has hardwood, and that's about it for magical protections. He has not
King
got
Kai's
that
trying
much.
not to stand in tornadoes challenge.
Yeah,
That's
it's
walking into it as
quite
well.
difficult for them. Griffin is a bit low from those.
What is their
Titan
plan right
times.
now? They're sort of just backing up.
I think they're just trying to get wave. They're trying to get wave to push in. Just, Griffin is he needs to regen a little bit before starting anything else.
I mean, at
And it
least
looks
they've
like
got
they're gonna back.
two. At least they got 2 towers out of this.
They should get more. They should get all the towers ready, and then try to fire again, ideally. Because if they get all the towers, their gold lead is nice and chunky, and they should really start to win almost every
8k.
single fight. Mm-hmm.
So
Wasn't as big
think
as King
gold
Kai's lead game one, but it's still a very good lead.
7. It is pretty large, you know. They may not be. I mean, they are winning in kills, but they may not be dominating in kills like King Kai's were.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely playing the map better this game.
I mean, yeah, it was definitely improvement from game one, from getting stumped to now winning the game.
They got the Glig
It's
diff.
really what they won. The Glyph is there.
Exactly. People sleep on him, but the Glig diff is real.
Mm-hmm. The grouping is going to start happening. This is going to be looking for a fire giant fire here.
Yeah, they're gonna do the posturing around fire, and they're either gonna engage immediately, or they're gonna wait like 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to even start hitting each other.
Yeah, Ghost Rider finding out what Sundering X does right there.
Thunder is
Well,
so
I think he didn't know what the
overextended right
passive
now.
is. Yeah, I think he just found out what the passive is right there. It turns out it does a good amount of damage. Same with Griffinizer. He's also learning what Sundering X passive is. Meanwhile, Puko is just kind of chilling over there, but he does have the Bluestone Brooch, so maybe he can show them what that passive looks like when he starts hitting some abilities.
They're keeping good vision on both teams really. The ping's coming out, making sure everyone knows exactly where Puko is, exactly where like Alyssa is. Both teams trying not to overextend too much, but I mean, Yggdrasil are definitely trying to make something happen.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh, the double tap
Yggdrasil's
on
got
Alyssa.
that vote out, and that's a dash right there. Griffinizer.
Oh, the
That's
3-man.
gonna be ult right there, and that's gonna be Kuko landing onto Apple Toes, doing a lot of damage. Glig is in the air, and he is gonna try to land down, and he's gonna land on the Cherry Boy, but Alyssa picks up the kill into the back, and Puko is gonna finish off Cherry Boy. That started a big league right there. Hunter is in the ult, doing massive damage against Griffinizer, and we see right now that Glig is gonna he's still gonna fall due to Alyssa. And the fight is still happening in mid lane. Puko is grabbing to the air
Who's
by
gonna
the
go
whoop
down
from
there?
Flair. Oh, he's gonna fall soon. I don't think that's anything that he can realistically do here when the 2 comes back in line from J-Blaze, and that's gonna be a good fight for King Kai's.
Kill me. Yeah, no team's gonna be able to get anything out of this. Maybe a Gold Fury pull at best, but that's not even like. I doubt that's even gonna happen.
That fight was definitely won by King Kai's though. Not only in numbers that they got a 3 for 4 there, but if you look over at the relics, J-Boy's relics are completely untouched. His relics are still fine. He was not being targeted at all.
I mean, Glig did choose to ult Trevi in that fight. Did take Trevi down, but I mean, J-Boys was just free casting at that point, and J-Boys is their fire giant shredder. But this pull is
Freya's
extremely
fire
risky.
damage is Freya's fire damage isn't that quick. And you don't
Nah.
really have your Morgan secure. Morgan secure is not even that good.
They're looking to fight?
I would take this fight if I was protected right now. They're gonna
Sure. They're getting
yeah,
it.
you're not gonna TP there.
It's a good choice. Or a good sentry right there. Figure has to TP into the back instead.
Mhm.
And we
Look
just
like,
go back to the firefight as if nothing happened.
I mean, Alyssa is pushing and waving to mid right now, getting some extra.
We've got
Good for
basically
her,
no
so-
relics on the side of
Griffinizer needs to stop trying to be engaged because he's gonna get engaged on the run and blown up a
Oh,
but
but
that's a great
Ganesh,
wall. It's gonna.
massive. Oh,
That is great.
Griffin picks him up, double kill.
That was a double roar there from Thor and Ganesh.
Wow.
Completely blocking him, and Glick gets another.
Oh,
Finds
Trippy.
another great engage, but the DR is gonna get Cherry Boy out while Puka is gonna try and keep chasing, but it's not gonna be it.
All the
Cherry
big
Boy does manage to
both
get
of them.
escape out of there. Hunter is gonna try and run out, and we still see that
Jeez.
Alyssa is gonna try and fight
Good little
here,
Griffin
but
guys there.
oh,
The
they
silence.
silencing out. She wants to maybe ult this.
Oh, the
but-
body block of a Puka.
yeah, she does. She does manage to find an ult onto.
And just a shell himself. It's not enough. As
Ghost
Alyssa
Rider
does
immediately picks it
trade. Elmi might go down to Hunter, but he also might
Oh,
shred.
Hunter
Yeah,
just gets
Hunter goes
ruined.
down. I don't know about that Hunter, but big fight for.
Travi Boy is still here and he's gonna lurk around trying to see if he can.
Oh, this is gonna be really scary for Ash. If he shows up, then he could get one shot.
He does not have ult, and does he have relics? He does have relics up, so it's not looking. Not looking.
I
as
mean,
good.
Apple's host is back. He has the Athena ult if Trevi does anything. J-Boys has just respawned. These respawn timers are really saving King Kai's right now.
Yeah, the fights have been very equal. Like, first King Kai's wins a fight, and Black's Yggdrasil wins a fight. Nothing really happening yet. Is Soul win?
They gotta make a trigger warning though for anyone watching. Alyssa has bought wards.
No way!
Wards placed by Alyssa.
3 wards placed. That's a new world record right there.
Unacceptable. Bench her. Get her out.
Yeah.
Broke her
Somebody's account sharing for Alyssa right now because I don't believe that.
Yep.
Investigate it. Investigate it.
Three
All I'm saying.
points. Get her out.
Yeah, they're gonna try and group up quite tightly here for both teams.
We're 32 minutes in and Apple's house is still level 17. Basically everyone
Yeah.
else is level 20 whilst Griffinizer is level 19.
No, Ganesh is still level 19, so he is not fully there yet, but he's gonna be pretty close after like some assists or something.
Yeah, oh the Puko engage gets
Puko engages. That's something I like to see. I like to see Puko engage this fight instead of Griffinizer. He does being brought low though, but Hunter is equally being run down right now.
he's tanking the fire.
Oh, he is 1 HP right now.
Tied to the burn, but he has to back. That's so big for Yggdrasil right now. As everyone else in King Kai's decides that they want to fail, that don't.
Hunter does FTP just about now though, so that is something that is good for him.
Still half though. So is Puko.
Yeah, Puka doesn't have
Glig's in the
HTP
sky.
yet. Glig's in the sky, he's looking for something. And he is gonna try and find J-Boys, but is being caught out by Alyssa.
Good Aegis.
J-Boys very low.
Aegis has to
Griffin
ult.
Razor.
Puko's 1 HP.
These tornadoes are doing a lot of damage right now, just denying so much
Oh,
space. Puka's very low, and Trevi Boy picks up the kill. But the backline for King Kai's is so low, even like
Alyssa in
one
the
get
air.
engaged. And that's a great Ganesh cage, but isn't gonna do enough right there. Ash is being chased down by Hunter right there, and I don't know if he's gonna be able to escape this, because he just needs to
think
be
he will.
one more build and he's dead.
Oh,
No, he's
he
gonna get
does.
out!
The
It's a
shred.
great peel from Griffinizer. Alyssa's coming
Yeah,
around the
Alyssa's
long side,
coming
trying
right
to
back.
find something.
They don't know she's there.
Does she have
But
blink?
she's
Does she have
right.
blink? Does she have blink? No,
No.
she doesn't.
She has to get out.
She doesn't have
If she
blink to
did,
try
then
and
that would have
blink
been a
that.
dead dragon. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she would have gone on there and probably would have killed that as well.
For sure. Another reset. This is
Yeah,
good.
another. It's gonna be a long one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is going to be a game.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Definitely
actually
gonna
going
be
into
against
a
my-
Shoguns, which is very interesting. Doesn't go for Deathbringer. Not gonna buff the crit. Instead, gonna buff her attack.
What?
I guess you want some.
Why?
It's gonna one-shot her anyway.
Why? It's only Freya. I mean, guess you help out. Whatever.
I get that. I mean,
Nobody-
Fire Giant's gonna
Nobody
go
can test
down.
this.
Yeah.
Puko is in the
Puko's
backline though.
here.
He's gonna.
He gets
He's
whooped.
being whooped out and he's completely made them disengage.
Oh.
Glig is in the air. He's looking. He's gonna look for it.
Oh, no, Alyssa, like,
that was
Alyssa.
Alyssa putting Ghost Rider in the air. Where's Glig?
Ganesh ult is big. They're all
Glig
half.
is nearby though. He's going into the air right now, and Elmi Kelmi is gonna pick up Trevi Boy. Glig is gonna land soon. He's gonna try land a Freya. Does connect and picks up the kill onto J Boys. Alyssa's still hanging out in the back line. No, she's not. She's TP'd out. and Hunter is gonna have to
Oh,
do it on his
Hunter
own.
has
He's
to
gonna be the only one
1v5.
to contest this.
I don't think he's
Watch
got
out though,
anything
because
though.
Sundering Blast is almost up for Griffinizer. So
Oh,
if Hunter
that's
tries to
true.
engage her, he is gonna get blown up soon.
There's no way he can steal this. There's absolutely no way.
He's gonna
If
try.
they
He's
let
gonna
this
try. His
happen,
Sundering Blast is there. And Protective
Yep.
Yggdrasil will secure it.
easy, secure. Hunter has to leave.
Or Hunter
Oh,
has to
now
hold out
even.
even.
Oh my
That's
god,
big
that
damage though. That is huge
Jesus.
damage, and Hunter
What
wants to keep the fight
was
going
that?
now,
He's
noticing
exploding.
how much it does, but he's
Jesus
gonna. Oh, he
Christ.
took big damage as well.
I mean, if that amount of damage, yeah, from those from a fully maxed
Yeah.
stank tablet, if that amount of damage is going to go in with a controlled team fight, that backline is going to explode.
But it is going to be an EFG on 4
It's
members of Protectors of Yggdrasil, which is going to completely turn out the fight.
Yeah, not on Ash, which does kind of suck, but you know, you got it on both tanks to heal up any poke they take. Gonna waste cooldowns, waste relics. Puko's gonna be loving that fire giant as he blink ults on his
He's still
engages.
chilling around with half health.
Don't know why
Why
he's
is he
here.
dashing to him? Why is
Don't
he
know why
dashing?
he's
Collapse on him!
here.
Collapse on him, please! Oh
And
no!
They don't
What
have
are you guys doing?
they
He
don't have
does
the
not have ult.
cooldowns. They don't have the cooldowns.
Oh, why did you not collapse on him?
Yggdrasil are just very, I wouldn't say passive team, but they play so safe. Oh my, speaking of safe, that is the
Griffinizer
opposite of what Griffinizer was right there.
Alyssa in the backline.
Alyssa's in the bank! Oh, Ash, Ash beats
he
the...
is gonna try and get out.
Oh,
Does
this
get out.
Athena-
Athena.
Well,
Is that Glick in the air? He's just gonna
yes,
let down and
it
he
is
misses
Blink,
the on
yeah,
Alyssa.
he misses!
Oh, but he does pick up the kill, and Alyssa is gonna fall
Puko's
down.
about to go down to J-Boys.
Puka does dive a
A
bit too deep there.
1-for-1 trade, but... I mean,
It's
Yggdrasil
not
could
really
just heal up off of
good.
fire.
Yeah, it's not really good because Puka loses his fire now.
Does. It's scary, but they will look. I mean, they're not. Are they even looking for Gold Fury at this point? They're just sort of standing around.
Protects the so you gotta fight soon. You have EFG. You can just heal up a bit longer. There's Hunter. Go.
Oh, the
into
double
goal.
tap onto
And now
Trevi.
McKelmy does
Whoa.
blow Trevi boy. Hunter is being blown up as well. He's gonna fall next, and that's only
They
J-Boys
just have
and
to run in and
Applepost.
siege. They have to get towers. Don't worry about
They can get a
gold.
Phoenix now.
Yeah,
That's
they just have
beats
to
from
go
with the
in.
Ganesha onto J-Boys. And that's gonna be bringing
Oh,
just misses.
oh.
But the damage not gonna be far off. And
Appletoast
Ghost Rider just pick up the kill.
life for that kill.
Glig's in the air! Go,
Guy.
Michael! No!
They completely miss it.
No! He gets whooped!
Glig.
Glig, you're destined for greatness. You were so
Oh,
close.
I mean, Alyssa's back.
Surely you end this. They could end this for sure.
They could. I mean,
They still have
Puko's got the TP in. The heroism makes it so sad.
heroism.
No damage onto Glig. Puko doesn't
Well done.
connect
J-Boys
with
is
anyone,
picking
but
up
the
Griffinizer
double
and now
kill!
it's a Ghost Rider.
Oh, the triple
Blink is
kill,
gonna
the
take
quadra
damage, it's
kill!
gonna fall. Triple kill. Ah, Puko picks
Oh,
up the kill.
Puko is gonna get
Puko,
both
you
of them.
won this.
Oh,
Go
you
on.
have to wait out the Freya ult. He got hit by all of those.
Oh.
And Trevi's
He's
back
looking for
up. He has to
Travis does have
leave.
the movement speed from base. Another movement speed in his 3.
Yeah, but
try
he's
and
gonna
chase
be able to
this.
get out.
No, he's not.
Oh,
No, he's not. Oh, the blink.
He blinks!
Yeah, he's
I'm
gonna
looking
try
ult.
it out now. That is gonna be Puko managing to escape
That's a-
there, having to use the blink though, but
That's a big left side Phoenix though. A blink for a left side Phoenix. Even though it
mean,
wasn't
yeah, the
technically
blink.
used for left side Phoenix, but we can pretend that it was. It's big.
It was
I mean,
good defense though there from Alyssa and
we are
J-Boys.
40 minutes into this game, and Griffinizer still only doesn't even have 20 stacks on his cloak yet.
See those pots see that the 3K pots are on Protector No, yeah, Protector already. Fire Giant being picked up again, guys. Surprising. Hello, there's
Oh,
Puka right
Puko
there.
takes half his health. He might even die.
This is
That
big
chase-
damage, but it's gonna
back.
get them off Fire Giant for a while. While Hunter is gonna try and 1v basically 4, and it's gonna get blown up slowly. Still,
Glig's in
Fire
the
Giant
sky
being good.
though, gonna land on
Glig is in the
Travi.
sky. Travi Boy is already low. Glig manages to find Travi Boy and is
Trying to
gonna
get the
get that
relic.
kill
Gets it
without
easily.
too much
And Amatos
damage.
gets
And
melted by the solo.
Alberto is gonna die. J
Why-
Boys is next. Fire
Hunter is
Giant is
Hunter
for
is 1
protectors
HP
of
in the
Yggdrasil.
back.
Alyssa is gonna fall next surely as well as she gets blown up
That
to
is the
pieces, and
best.
that's gonna be game.
That was a perfect way to show how you counter King Kai's in a fight. Hunter is gonna blink ult into the backline. You just ignore him. Everyone zoomed past Hunter. He lives left on 1 HP. You know, you take him low. He can't be in the fight. He can't chase you. You just
Yeah,
run past him and kill everyone else. That's
that was a
exactly what they
beautiful
did in that fight.
combination from Glig and Puka right there.
For
Puka
sure. That was such
aggressing
a
them
good
on
dive.
the fire giant constantly, and then Glig realizing that if he
Titan.
gets in there now, he
Oh
gets killed,
my
and that's
god,
gonna
he's
be
dead
Hunter just dying as well immediately. That's gonna
immediately.
be 1-1. Protects Yggdrasil has won, and now um, it's gonna be the final game coming up
Game
soon.
3.
I mean it was just a really good game.
Let's rewind to when we were
Yeah, we said
gobsmacked
that
about this comp.
I was roasting this comp super hard, but in the end, Puka
You
did go
just
huge,
gotta pick comfort picks, man. That's how you win.
I feel like this was Glig's game. This was Glig's and Puka's game for me, and
I
I did
mean,
say though if they show up, they could win this game potentially. I didn't have much faith, but now I do.
you do
That
have
was
to be
very lucky.
fair. Elmi did go 9-1 in 14.
Hmm.
And go
Yeah,
and
the early game from Seoul was just too much for J Boys to handle.
yeah, just out pressure him early, and J Boys just can't recover, especially in that game. I mean,
Hmm.
King Kai's had some good fights. Trevi was dishing out good damage, but at the end, like Yggdrasil were just there. Like I felt the King Kai's were very split up and sort of in a mess at the end of the game. Hunter was blinking in somewhere, Alyssa was completely elsewhere, and the bank line was
Yeah,
exposed as Apple Toast gets disintegrated by a soul or Ganesh ult. Like everyone was all over the place and it fell apart. But
yeah,
Yggdrasil sort of fit together. They played really well. So Glig and Puko's engages were nuts. He just
yeah.
deleted either Trevi or J Boys, and it was
That was
just it
the
came
front line showing up. Griffinizer playing so well, and Ghost Rider was basically just their entire team's damage around the firefights. He was
He did so
those
much.
tornadoes and those ones and the ults. They
So,
were doing so much damage. I feel like for me, I even though I really love what Puko and Glig did, I'm gonna give it to. I'd say Griffinizer was my MVP. He played extremely well on this
are you
Ganesh.
gonna talk about that Lacy back though, for giving up fire?
I mean,
I
you gotta you gotta int a little bit to make it competitive.
mean, maybe you do.
Yeah,
Man,
I
Alyssa
definitely did like the
doubled her ward
play.
count. 6 wards that game.
Hmm.
Unbelievable.
It looks like we're gonna head over into game 3 soon, but first we're gonna go into a quick break. So we'll see you guys soon. I guess you wonder where I've been, is something you would say, because we're back with Game 3 of King Guys versus POY. Again, I'm joined by Vinny and Gordon. And
Albie's
we're gonna
tired.
see.
He wants to go to sleep. This has been
I
a
want
long
to go to
cast.
sleep. Yeah, I can't. Probably Gordon is more tired than me at this point, but I just kind of
Gordon
want to
is
get
tired
this
of
over with a
listening
little
to us.
bit. So,
Well,
this game we're gonna. I mean,
we've got an immediate
this game
respect
is gonna
ban.
be. Yeah, immediate respect, man. This game is gonna be a deciding factor, at least, to see
Yep.
who's gonna win this game. And
King Kai's.
immediately, King guys thought that the Thor was a problem. I'd say yeah, sure, the Thor was a big issue for the game. And why is there a Merc ban? We haven't seen it yet.
They
Okay,
just have immediately forgotten what the other team played in game 1 to make them struggle so much, so they're deciding to ban Mercury.
yeah, the Merlin was an issue for. I mean, the Merlin ban worked out, and now you're gonna ban Mercury. Maybe you misclicked because they both start with Mer.
Oh, true. What if
Surely,
that was the
surely.
case? Maybe they DM them and tell them that they're not allowed to bin. They're not allowed to pick Merlin.
Yeah, but then Mercury is also banned. Maybe they went to Mercury.
They
So
banned
Mercury is.
Olorun away from J Boys. That's interesting. J Boys
Yeah,
does have an
Agni.
Olorun.
Agni is also
Agni.
a strange room. I know Agni is strong, but I haven't seen it played yet.
They have left. Yeah, they have.
I'm
They've
coming
banned
for
it
you,
in
laddie!
second wave every time. It's
Ooh,
the
this is smart
first
though.
pick, Cuckoo, taken away from Buko.
This is smart by King guys, taking away one of Puka's best picks.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably his best pick, and
Not taking and
picking for
not
himself.
going Cthulhu this time. Finally,
Yeah,
he
I
saw
know the
the Thunder
Cthulhu
last
well in
game. Was
game
like,
one,
oh
but
god.
yeah,
I
needed to
smell
get exposed a little bit. And
The name is
Fenrir,
Freya.
Two very
I
Remember.
got
strong.
it like very much in LD. I think you can do massive stuff when these people when people don't really expect the damage from her as engages. And Freya, I like Freya more than Soul. She's a bit less early pressure, but she's more 1v1, which
Hmm.
I think that yeah, that's something that Alma can leverage here.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think Elmi has really been considering any 1v1s. Usually when he fights, it's either to poke or to engage upon Glig's ults, or Glig's engages in general, so
Watch your
maybe
head.
this
All
will
right.
differ how he
About time it
plays.
got interesting around
Ooh.
here.
This might be, but this is
This is
scary. Every time I see Novelix, I quiver in my boots.
Relix is a very strong god, a very underrated god.
Very, it's just a very hard
Even
though.
yeah, a very hyper carry god as well, because
Hmm.
she can just like run the games on its own. Especially picking into a Fenrir.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is like
that's a bit yikes for protectors of Yggdrasil, I'd say, because
My
if you're gonna
power
pick the Fenrir like
cannot
that
be
top, you should
contained.
have expected a Relix at the very least.
instead they banned the Mercury though.
The Mercury ban was completely necessary. I don't know what you're talking about. But the Merlin is going to be picked up for Protectors of Yggdrasil as last pick in phase one.
Taking it away from Trevi. Just so they
Yeah.
can play it themselves. This is a Merlin. I feel like Ash is going to play a very roll face on the keyboard. Merlin. He's going to get in there. He's going to blink into them and
Mhm.
try and combo.
I
So
don't
this
know.
might be
I'm not a big fan of this Merlin pick right here. I think out of all the games Merlin could have been picked, this is probably the weakest one. I feel like this Wheelix can run it down. The Maui can run him down. The Kukulin can just run him down pretty easily. They can also get blown up by Merlin and Freya because that's a scary back line in terms of damage. But
Yeah, I think the issue with this Wheelix pick is that does Alyssa have a good Wheelix that can do that?
yeah,
Because I've never seen
yes,
Alyssa on a Wheelix.
true. That is true.
So
Does she have
a Wheelix,
does she have the basically the skill or
yeah, she
the
have the
experience
experience.
with this Relix?
Yeah.
As we do
A
see
Wheelix
Morgan, LeFay, Scylla, and Kuma Karna for King Kai's
spec bans onto Trevi. Kumba ban
Trevi again.
probably because they want to pick something that Kumba's gonna annoy. So you still have to think about what that pick is. And they're banning out
Athena.
their own. Oh yeah, I mean they did go Maui.
Yeah, they already have the support, so
So
I don't necessarily hate it.
Athena was open though. I'm surprised that puts us in. I mean they do have a Wheelix. They just want as much setup for this Wheelix as possible, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Maui's just always
Always a nice
pretty good
guy.
in comp because he's old.
Mm.
Yeah. Um, I mean, who is picking next? Protected Yggdrasil, right? So
Yggdrasil.
they still need a support, and they still need a soul laner. I don't know what Puko is cooking,
Ganesh is still open.
and
Pukoga
yeah,
back,
I was about
back
to say
immediately. I think there's
Ganesh.
something. Knock
Ganesh
up
is
immune.
still just pretty good here as well.
Ganesh's knock up immune in his too, is he not? Am I
Yes,
aware?
he is.
So that would be definitely be considerable into the silence the Wheelix Elephant Feather Step as well.
Ganesh has a very good matchup against Mel. He can also silence out the hook when he's hooked.
Yep.
And just get out. Get him dash through the ult if he's caught behind it.
That's also true. This is a good. It is a very considerable pickup here.
But they're still thinking what they're gonna pick
Thinking
here.
about it.
Yeah.
Wonder how much time they have.
Usually it's a bit long. They ran out.
Time. Oh, they ran out of time.
So yeah, it seems that. Ah man.
Been waiting so long because there wasn't a pick to begin with. Ran out of time.
Yeah, they ran out of time, so that's lovely.
I guess they're
Yeah,
remaking.
yeah, I think we just go and just like mute. I don't know. I think we just mute a bit, or mute ourselves a bit, and just wait till they remake, and we're at the same point, and then we can start about picks and bans again. So you'll hear from us soon.
Awesome.
Well, everybody, I've got some lovely, exciting news. I want everybody who is listening in chat just to give like a round of applause for the 1221 remaking the lobby and other than low spectator delay. He didn't put it on because he's just a genius, ladies and gentlemen. That's Hunter for us right there. So we're gonna have to wait even longer now.
That's your
Because if you
cameraman,
remake
chat.
the lobby, it's probably gonna take the same amount of time. So thank you, Hunter. Or go. I still have to wait till I catch up with picks and bans. And we
Our
have to wait a
deed
while
shall
longer
be
'cause
written in legend.
Subscribe with Twitch
that's
Prime
what
if
we're
you
gonna
hate
live.
the 1221.
Yes, yeah. Drop a sub if you hate the 1221. Give us a sub because Hunter's. I want to say some words right now, but I can't.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you can say
restrain
some things
myself.
about this
No, no, no.
Cerdo
I'm gonna
hover that they
restrain
do every
myself.
single game.
I'm gonna restrain myself here. And the classic King Kai's hover
They
surdo.
did. They do have Puko on the Guan though. That's a thing.
Each sub,
That happened.
oh, Dice has come up with a great idea. Each
Kneel
sub will give
before
Hunter
fate.
one point.
She's will give
I'm
Hunter
fully-
1 point.
I'm
And
fully
then
on
it's-
point with. I'm on board with this.
I awake from the
Yeah,
darkness.
that's the
better
rules that I
see
have to
some-
remake.
Prepare
I'd better see
yourselves.
some primes so
Darkness
then Hunter gets
approaches.
points. Don't have Matt here, so we can't chill. But it's anti-Hunter, so it's always acceptable. Anyway, we have Guan, Hell, and Chernobog.
Yeah.
Hell pick is
Hell?
interesting.
Hell's an interesting one. Yeah.
I guess they wanna.
That's
I
what
guess
it's angry a bit. There's
Should we
been
just
a
go-
roster change.
the law. Oh, there's been a
He's
roster
is he
change.
in the
on
mid
King
laner?
Kai. No, the law is the jungler. Okay,
So
so
Hunter, Trevi,
we have-
Law, Alyssa, and Appletoast is now the main roster.
we
for King
have
Kai's.
lost J Boys. He is gone forever.
You lost
He will be
J
back.
Boys? Oof, that's a rough one.
That's a big rip for Hunter in chat. I don't think Hunter can keep watching anymore. But not Hunter,
Yeah.
Clover. I got it completely wrong. I just called Clover Hunter. I'm so sorry, Clover. That's such an insult.
What a Hunter
Uh,
roaster having today. He deserves it.
But J Boys is out. Alyssa's back to ADC, and we got the Law in jungle. The Law's been on it in LD. If there's a jungler you want to pick up, or that you want to just like
for you.
have on your team, especially in the league game, the Law is pretty up there. So this
Mhm.
Blake might be feeling some pressure with this roster change with set.
You do see Terra last pick. That's come out already.
I like that.
Yggdrasil.
Actually, that's actually really smart. The anti-knock up into the Obelix.
Yeah.
Due to
Yeah,
the
I
breaking of
like
the
it.
stones.
Maybe pop the round together. Oh, thanks.
Yes,
we do.
that's a-
All right, that's some points for Hunter right there. Thank you,
Yep,
Slither.
that's a point to Hunter.
That's a point to Hunter.
Guys,
1
get on
point
it.
for Hunter. Yeah, guys, you can start dishing out the points.
And,
The mod team, someone in the mod team is surely gotta be on.
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I am.
Why don't I get involved here as well?
You're gonna drop a sub to
Yeah.
give Hunter another point. It's 2
Give
points.
Hunter another point.
There
There we go.
it is.
There we go. 2 points for Hunter. We gotta do something. to Keep him in check.
If you get a hype train, you can permaban Hunter. Let's go, hype
Hype
train
train.
level 5. Get rid of your least favorite mod. 10 more and Hunter is gone.
Yeah, Hunter's not looking good right now.
I mean,
2
You-
points is
you-
that's not fine.
you know what, Albie? You asked me game 1, so I'm gonna ask. What comp do you prefer?
Protected
prefer-
Yggdrasil, I guess. The only reason I'm not saying King Kai is that I've never seen Alyssa play a Wheelix.
Whoa.
If she plays a Wheelix well, whoops. If you see,
Say 2 points.
if Alyssa controls the Wheelix well, I give it to King Kai's easily. But
Well, it's the law on the Wheelix now, which changes everything
Oh.
because the law
Yeah.
has a very patented Wheelix.
yeah, does he now?
He does. He is. I am fairly confident this is the only reason the Wheelix was actually picked was because the law is playing and the Wheelix is very decent.
Ah, well, if his
So-
Wheelix is decent, he could just run the game on his own.
It's quite
I'm still
scary.
gonna give it to Kaiser Jacob still because I don't know how good of an Wheelix he is compared to Gligs.
Hunter 2
Thanks,
points.
Fenrir. It's a bit
I
weird
mean,
visual
I don't
effects I'm
know.
seeing.
Obviously, this is a counter pick to the Fenrir. So obviously, Lig is going to be in an disadvantage. It's just a question of whether Glig will fall into that disadvantage or whether he'll like make plays away from the Sawilix.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Do like the Guan Yu Terra combination though. Some good healing to counteract. Ooh, we have
Oh,
another one.
got 5 give that's 5 more points towards Hunter.
5
That's
points.
7 points.
7
We
points
nearly,
for Hunter. Hunter has a set suspension now.
we've nearly got a hype train going on, so we can nearly get Hunter back.
Yeah,
Shout out
true. We
Kai.
can just like we could almost get Hunter banned right now.
Just gotta get more subs and then he is gone.
There we go. There we go.
8 points to Hunter.
Get Hunter gone. Get him out of here.
You know you want him gone, chat. He's wasting your time right now. We wouldn't
Come
be
on,
here
chat.
if it wasn't
We
for
need
Hunter.
more points.
We need more points.
We need more points for Hunter. We need him gone.
For real.
Get
Every
this man
LD
out of here.
stream, every LD stream, we're gonna pick another captain to sub to and ban them. You gotta tune into LD streams. That's not a promise, by the way. I don't control that.
Mm-hmm. No,
If I,
I think I've heard that we're gonna get into the game soon.
there's no way.
There's no way. Oh,
No
there
way.
we go. There we go.
Man.
Finally.
We're- I mean, technically, we should DC Hunter right now because he did just get a set ban.
Mm-hmm.
For
I think they're
7
gonna
points.
pause though, because I think Alyssa.
The 8
Alyssa's
points.
playing
Hype,
ADC.
hype train has started. Hunter.
Hunter has started.
Hype train has started in chat.
Let's go.
Hunter is gonna get banned after this game.
Get Hunter
It's a
banned.
level 3 hype train.
Alyssa's still
Yeah.
ADC. Why haven't they paused yet? What's happening?
Yeah. What is going
What is
on?
happening right now?
Maybe they
Please
need
don't
more
tell me I have to
time.
remake again.
I swear to God, if we have the remake.
Wait, huh? It's counting down again. What's happening? Why was there?
Oh,
Was it
oh.
countdown for the countdown for the game? What?
That was
Oh, okay. There was a bit confused there.
Alyssa's PC is just bad.
So that just means that the game wasn't fully loaded up yet, but we somehow got into it already. I blame Hunter though.
Yeah, same.
So,
Shut up, Taffy.
Laffy, I don't care. That's all I'm gonna say.
If it
Also,
wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't be getting Hunter banned. This was our idea, so I think we should get some credit.
Gordon, can you real quickly deactivate the trees? Don't remember. I forgot.
Press
It's
you.
you. It's you. It's you.
It's you. Fuck you, man.
It's
It's you.
you.
Press you.
There we go.
Thank you, printers.
Thanks, printers. That was so needed. All right. So we're good now. The interesting is
Trees are gone.
yeah, the printer's good now, so we can be naughty again.
That's
I don't know why Puka got the wing shirt though. That confuses me.
Puka, wing
I
chop,
don't know
Puka,
why
wing
he
chop.
would.
What do you
No,
mean?
that's
He
not
got
Puka.
the.
It's Hunter. Why did Hunter get wing shirt?
Oh. Wait. Oh. The team order on the left is just completely wrong.
You'll find it out soon.
He did go wing shot. I guess he's gonna play AA. Good call on. Interesting.
So they swapped around This is now an ADC, and the law is now in the jungle. Like
I
we said
cannot
before.
believe that Yggdrasil are finally not taking speed for a start.
Oh yeah, that's true. They're finally doing
Finally
less
letting
stupid
Blake
start.
have some farm.
Yeah, I like this way more. Still got pressured here because they did 3 buffs instead of 2. But this is a good double actually to try to dissuade all the aggression they had.
Doesn't have dash, so he can't even activate his 3.
Yeah.
But
I see Puka on the Guan Yu versus a Kukul. So we see a quite a good matchup for Kukul though, because he's doing so much damage. He's kicking 3 star. Even like Puka is kind of putting on some damage right here with the 3.
he's putting up a fight.
Yeah, he's putting up some damage. That's for sure. And you see there's a lot chilling out of mid, looking if this Fenrir is going anywhere, trying to catch him out if he rotates to a different side or not. Looks like Fenrir is going to gank the left side here soon, and it's a good double whoop to make the Fenrir close some
They have
distance.
the wards though.
Yeah,
I think Glade's
you'll
gonna
have
be
to
able to
know.
catch up. He does get the stun, but
Looks
Law's
like the
gonna come in.
jungle.
And Glade doesn't have cooldowns for this 1v1. Oh, and
Glitch
he's
is
trying
in
to set
trouble
up in a
here.
very awkward
He has
position.
he has to use his beads already. Just so that he doesn't get caught out there. Because of the
It's a bit-
the cripple does shut that Fenrir quite hard.
It was a bit of a waste of a relic, if they just bought wards, but
Oh, okay. Was close. So, yeah, these two Murder versus Hell, which in theory should be favorable to the Merlin because just got him on the long range poke, and once he gets anti-heal online, it's gonna be very rough for this Hell to like do a lot of stuff.
it's just one of those games
Yeah.
where you're finally allowing brawlers to exist.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually. Yeah, I'm fine with if the log goes brawlers first item, but this time it's Alyssa and ADC, so instead of instead of in jungle, Lee isn't getting jungle, but I think Lee can still use. Ooh, I don't know. Puko is
Ooh,
very
this
very
is.
low over here. Just kept playing past him, and oh, the damage
He
is
does get the
just gonna be
kill.
good
That
enough.
was clean.
That was
Very, very
clean by
clean
the
from
log.
all. Blake wasn't
That
there
was
to
very
stop
very good.
his blink. If he actually got in and got a basic, then we'd be able to stop that from happening, but fortunately he didn't
Mhm.
quite get there.
Yeah. It was well played. He saw that he got spotted by the Fenrir, so immediately went blink past him and tried to like
Yeah.
secure as much as possible. You can see the first boat has gone over to King Kai's, which gives them a little bit of a gold lead already, but not too big to deal with. It just depends if it escalates more like we saw in game 1. Or if,
It is
oh,
possible.
that's a good double whoop again from El McKelmy, but looks like Appleton is going to get away here because Griffinizer doesn't have a lot of mana right now.
Oh, finding Glick is again looking to gank this left side. Our boards have expired though.
They don't have vision. Appletoe's
Yeah, they don't have
low.
vision anymore. Glick does have ult, so one blink
Oh, it is.
ult onto Appletoe's and yeah,
Yep,
he's dead. He's
that's a
dead.
dead
He's dead.
Maui.
That's a dead
Off he
Maui.
goes.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah, he still has brutalized.
He's
He still there
dead.
you go.
He's dead. He's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I was starting to get a bit nervous right there.
Okay.
Caster's curse coming to bite me in the ass, but apparently
No
this
way.
happened. Oh, and there's Puko my go. He's gonna try and
Solo.
solo 1220, but he does get into the rage. Let's give him the
Aw.
shield, and that's gonna be it. There's not gonna be a solo kill for Puko, but he was very, very close.
Have you noticed that blue buff shows up as enhanced green buff on the map on the spectating thing?
Uh-huh.
Look next
Where?
to Hunter's name on the right, on the left. It's
Oh,
enhanced. It's pretty cool.
oh, yeah.
It's got green buff.
Maybe, maybe it's because he's Kokolan and he doesn't have mana. I'll check soon if Puko Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
now
no, it
it's like,
changed
oh,
back.
it's when he picks up silver buff. Whilst he has silver buff off, it turns
Oh,
into
okay, so the silver buff. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. I actually didn't
oh,
know that.
weird.
So
Oh,
the silver
weird.
buff gives it a special effect. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, he did have the cooldown buff that's right there as well.
Yeah. This is freezing. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
well,
Alyssa
I
also
think
has enhanced green now. It's just the side buffs are enhanced green buff for some reason.
yeah. I mean, spectator, I guess. Don't know
Really?
why is this is back here? Fair enough.
Well, that's not. Elmi is not going to get that wave anytime soon. And freezing against
Yeah,
Freya is massive.
that's a very deep freeze as well.
Yeah, that's going to be rough for him. Well played by Alyssa
Gold
for
is
that.
basically the same right now. 400, 500 gold lead for King Kaiser was basically just from First Blood gold alone. Not really a whole lot happening. I mean, in terms of team fights, I sort of like the team fights because for Protect the just a little bit more, just because their plan is a bit straightforward. Pop the terror, pop the Guan Yu and start diving like hell
Just
crazy.
W key, yeah.
Well,
I do think,
King Kai's is a bit more intricate one.
I do think King Kai's have very self-sufficient backline though. If you are going to do that, Chernobog can just
I
ult
mean, on the
out.
other side,
How
they
have
also
healing.
have great healing with Guan Yu
Yeah,
and Terra.
that is also true though. Like I think they both drafted very safe backlines in this. So. And
I
like
mean,
even though Freya is immobile, she also can just like delete people who go on her anyway. So
yeah,
she'll be alright.
Spitfire is doing pretty well here with the
Oh, the rotations over from the
healing.
mid laners. They're looking for a fight here. Never mind, they're
Going
just
to
gonna
heal.
back off. Yeah, they're just disengaging. I mean, the waves went up, so can't blame them for trying.
Yeah,
Laners being
definitely.
bored out of their minds when nothing happens.
Yeah. He's managing to find when he disengages Puka doing a lot of damage. He's doing so much damage against Hunter.
If Hunter gets ganked, like he is, with the way he's been fighting and the amount of health he's been losing, he could get dropped. Speaking of gank, Blake wanted to make
Yeah,
his way over,
Blade
but
is
I don't think
nearby,
he's gonna
but
be that guy. They do have a ward on the right side, so
yeah,
Hunter knows he's there.
he must have been spotted out.
There's
He
actually a lot
dashed
of
already.
ward coverage from Yggdrasil 8 minutes in. Look at all of that on the left side.
Yeah, show us the wards so we can see if Alyssa. No, doesn't change
5
anything.
wards from Ashe. Damn.
No, he's
He's a,
getting the wards down.
he really is.
I
Oh,
got
that's only
6.
on 0 though, so it's a contest of who will ward first. Place your bets, chat.
So we see like a great gank going here from the left side, but Felix is just running straight for it, but he doesn't see the Freya that already went past her. But there was no way she would die there because she was already so far back.
A lot of this game has been characterized with just being at duo lane, not
Yeah,
ganking duo lane, not making plays at duo lane. We're just here, we're just chilling, taking a vacation to the duo side of the map to not do anything.
when in solo, the solo side just looks so ripe for ganks most of the time. For
Really does.
for Puko, with the way that Winter's been getting low.
I think if they get
That is
some
where the shield
sentry
buff.
wards on the right side, they could definitely look for a gank onto
Yeah, so it
Hunter.
is the shield buff that is giving that special icon. Yeah,
Yeah,
that Griffin has it.
it's the neutral buffs that do it.
It's got a cool icon though. I like it.
Yeah.
And that's Glik going to go into the left side, trying to put some damage onto
Alyssa has to
Alyssa.
ult out. I don't know who she's ulting onto. Probably Puko.
Yeah, that's
Even
probably
then.
no good target to. She's gonna
Oh,
drop down.
they just left her.
They just left. They just
Wha-
forgot.
Uh,
They
uh,
just
uh,
forgot that she can drop down.
Yeah, they just left. They gave up. It was like,
Okay.
okay, job's done.
Okay.
We got what we wanted, I guess.
Okay.
They traded Freya and Fenrir ults for that, though.
Okay. That's
Interesting.
criminal. Can't forget that she can just like cancel the ult and just drop down again.
Yeah.
That should have been a free kill for.
But we forgive. It's just so incredibly even. But King Kai's is still up 2k gold. Only 1k actually. Math is hard.
Let's see that. Focus damaging so much right now against Hunter.
And if there was any pressure in right. Nobody keeps
So,
saying it, but look at that juicy health bar of Hunter, just ready to be ganked.
yeah, he's so ready to be ganked.
It's just,
Oh,
oh,
Glick is there. Glick is coming.
Glick is coming.
Glick is coming. He's looking for
He's
it.
going. He's ready.
He's coming.
He's raring.
Yeah,
He's
gets caught out.
jumping
Oh,
in.
he does go.
He's
What does that feel?
He's going forwards. He's brutalizing. He missed. He's
Oh.
leaving.
I mean, realistically, Puka has to do better there. He should have just gone into his ult and insta cancelled it for any amount of CC that
Yeah,
gives.
Puka did have all the entire time. Was Elmi? Oh, good whoop.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
need to do
good.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
misses
big
get
damage
manages to
against
get
the
out.
wall
He's
there.
gonna.
He might just blink it.
He is
if
so
he
dead.
does have it.
But
Yeah,
he
he's
has
gonna try
Griffin
to
eyes
look at
and
one
help
shell,
though.
please.
His terror is
Use
here.
another collapse. Another
Gosh,
collapse comes.
like,
And the law gets picked up
Let's
by Ghost
go.
Rider from the counter rotation.
Finally, action. These mid laners have been just begging for something to happen. They
Sticking
finally
too
get
long
it.
there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they were very hesitant on whether they wanted to go into that tower, but as soon as Griffin got there, they were very like, "Ugh, that'd be a bad idea." That was so well played from Elmi, though. The whoop was great. The Freya ult was perfectly timed, so he didn't die to the jump. He
Mhm.
nearly killed the Wheelix by himself. He didn't quite get it. And then
Yeah, Ghost
he
Rider
got
was
the
able to clean it up,
reinforcements
so
from
he doesn't need to overstep.
Exactly.
Another question: How do I sound when I put my mic really close like this? Do I sound really loud?
Yes. You sound like
Alright,
you
that's
could
good.
do ASMR. It's like hilarious, my ASMR.
Have I seen like popping his
Oh, Lissa!
and he's going to brutalize that.
Please
onto
confirm a
and Lissa
kill!
solo.
Yeah.
And then there's the jump. There's the jump from Blake.
I hate every second of that.
Wait, they didn't even get picked up?
I hope not.
Oh no. That's unfortunate if it didn't. And that's gonna
Anyway.
be the gold for
Gold.
Protector Yggdrasil after that successful game. And the counter Pyromancer. Well done from
Good.
Pink Eyes.
Oh,
God, there
coming
comes
out
Puko.
left field.
There comes Puko.
I don't know why he's there, but you know
Yeah,
he
he's
wanted
being
to be
collapsed upon immediately,
Jesus
and
Christ,
so much damage from
Yeah.
Melissa's rotation as well.
He was running in and immediately regretted his decision. He's like, oh, Griffin is for 1 HP.
He went in for sure.
He really did. He wanted some of the action. These players are so bored if they're not fighting. They just
Yeah.
want to run it down.
Melissa's
Which is-
sticking in
which I
mid while
respect.
the left is being just pushed
Albie
down.
went hot tub stream. I mean,
When hot top stream.
yeah, you got the
Yeah, it's
SMR down. You can just do a hot tub stream. Apparently they heard it.
Oh, thank you, Slither. For you, any time of day.
there's a poll for how many awards Alyssa will have at the end of the game. Let's show the let's show the awards. Let's see if
Yeah, let's get
Alyssa's.
awards for Alyssa.
Let's see if we can disappoint anyone. Still
Amazing.
0, so everyone's
Amazing.
still got a chance.
Amazing, honestly.
Alyssa did play 6 wards last game though, so a bit of a trigger warning for anyone in chat. Might be robbed out of your points by a whole 6 wards.
It is huge. We're getting a bit tired of here. This
What do you
game
mean?
has been the least like
That is so
active one.
exciting right now. I'm having a
Yeah,
lot of
this
fun.
this is a bit boring. this is just like a classic game of.
This is
there's,
Smite right here.
farm.
This is
Yeah,
Smite.
this is classic PvE Smite. That's what it was
Oh,
starting.
they're
to
gonna go for the. Oh,
Although, if I'm gonna say that, there goes Elma
Elfie
Kelmy
gets
running it
killed.
down
They gets-
onto
they're
Alyssa.
getting chased
And
by the
there's
law.
Law
They go down
not
for
having
feather
any of it.
step.
Glick does brutalize out.
Wow,
But there's
good
Elma
insight.
Kelmy ready to
Taking down
clean
the
up.
1v1 coming in. Elmi should win this just off of damage
Oh.
alone. Gonna get a good whoop.
Does
Any
the
whoops?
LBO.
Any whoops? Nope, just whoops.
Oh, great wall! That was an
Fantastic.
amazing wall from
Oh,
Griffinizer. Wow!
Best support. Let's
That
go.
was one of the best Terra walls I've seen
I
in a while. In a
put nothing on
while.
this guy. Where's week team of the week 2 times? You're not getting it 3 times, sir.
Oh
Hello.
my, that was an amazing wall.
That was-
Genetics who?
this
Crazy.
guy went off.
Wow.
Matt.
That was just crazy right there. Great play from Griffin. He was honestly played really well. The game one was rough for everybody, but game two and game three, he has really
he
shown
played
that
really
he
good.
can play very well.
Yeah, slept on. Honestly, slept on guy.
Truly, that was a great play right there. And then we see Gleek ready to gank Kalissa.
Going
This
for
has
round
Keen
2.
in there even without the words.
I think probably
He's gonna
gets the
pop you
ult.
up.
Oh, fair enough.
She
Oh, he
goes-
goes.
oh, she
Listen,
goes
goes
in.
in.
She
Oh,
goes
because
in.
the law.
She-
Yep, they've got
Oh,
vision
yeah,
on the law. They know he's
she
coming.
probably, yeah, the counter rotation. But
Good
Terra
call
is ready
from
to counter rotate. The
good
counter
call from
rotation.
POY, but the law's in. He's going to delete this Freya, but the Bakis is good. The law's
the law gets
overextended.
blown
What is he
up.
doing?
He gets blown up. Totally.
Absolutely disintegrated. There's a
Griffin
counter
is
engage.
looking to keep
POY
it
goes
going,
in.
and there goes Puko. He's
One
going in
coming
again.
out of left field.
He's going
Look
in
at
again.
disintegrated.
Terra ult gets popped,
Oh, good.
and that's
1
going to
HP,
be enough
8
damage.
damage.
Doing up.
Good rotation from
Onto
POY.
Great
That was
rotation from
great.
Puko. He went in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It was
This is
It was a bit
gonna get-
crazy.
Yeah.
going horse
We,
crazy.
we thought we were getting bored, but yeah, look how exciting this is. Solar laner rotating 17 minutes. You wish you could have a solar laner like this. To show up at your lane.
Honestly, if I could get these rotations from Sped once in a while, I would be very happy.
It's too busy.
No.
It's too busy playing. Oh, we got a clip. Yes, sir. It's too busy
Yeah,
playing.
there's a clip from Griffinizer.
5 item stacking Baba Yaga solo.
Honestly, it goes different. It's gonna be a reverse objective pool right here. So I'm gonna go for this goal. Well, I like this goal from King Kai as well. They go for Pyro, but also try and steal this.
Oh, no, he pulled into the Merlin. That was so good.
And his friend is gonna chase it down.
This Gleek setting up
have
for his
ulti.
team has been it's just been godlike.
Yeah, I mean, the law has shown that he can do some stuff on the Relix, but the Fenrir has been way more effective.
Yeah, just surprising. I was like after seeing that first blood in solo, the Lord played that really well. I was expecting a snowball. I thought he was gonna just camp Gleek, he has that lead on him, he was just gonna be like, I'm not gonna let you play the game. Whilst I'm here, you're not allowed to jump in. And they just never showed up. And Gleek dominated. Speaking of which, yeah, tier to contest.
Not yet any towers on the map. Only we see mid tier 2 tower, tier 1 tower has been taken down
The
already.
law is completely oblivious to this blue invade.
The law is gonna show up, but he's gonna walk out of there as soon as he realizes that he can't really take that fight.
He's kind of just been walking around. Level 14, same level as the Terra.
There goes
Oh,
the
gets
ult.
Fenrir. Yep,
And
fair
Gleek's gonna ult out
enough.
just for safety.
Yeah, fair enough. Ult for an
Ult for
ult.
ults. That's fine.
And what's
Elmi
Elmi
gets
solo
the solo kill onto Alyssa.
Hello, Mike.
Maybe she should have stayed jungle.
Jesus, damn.
Nah, that's a bit rude. But Alyssa knows I don't mean it. I'm just joking. I mean, I can't really blame her losing against a Freya in their 1v1. That
We
she's
complimented
so strong
Alyssa
when-
all game 1. She deserves a little hate.
Yeah,
she got love.
she played amazing game 1 and
She really
almost
did.
won the team's game on the own.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
POY is showing up game 3 and game 2 as well. They just, as soon as they got Glig in, it was over.
Yeah. That's Hunter getting the tower and right. That means he wins lane, guys. That means he wins lane.
Yeah, Hunter won lane, guys.
Hunter won lane.
He may be getting
He got
set banned.
rotated. And,
He may be getting set banned, but he won lane.
That's all that matters, baby. Now, it's already 20 minutes into the game. Teams are gonna start thinking about doing some fire giants. They're gonna start. What I'm saying is, I'm looking at an interesting possible gank over on the left, but I know the law. I didn't even realize that. Something an opportunity there.
There's going to be a 3-man rotation onto Hunter. Whilst he's just
Yeah,
going up the lane.
Hunter's
His
gonna.
jump is down. This is scary.
That's,
what is
that's
happening
the
over
law.
here?
He's trying to 1v2.
Oh, must account.
kill it.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hunter
Hunter's dead.
gets shredded. Meanwhile, in dual lane, LB gets out, not even touched. They're trying to tower dive LB.
Yeah, they're gonna 3v1 tower dive him out. They're gonna lose tower and right.
Oh, he's split. He's in front of tower. He has no idea. The whoop.
Whoop, he's gonna try 1v1.
He's gonna try and 3v1. He doesn't have ult to escape. Surely he goes down. He's not shooting back, even though he has lifesteal. He goes down.
He does go down though.
Yeah,
This is gonna be tier 2 in the right as well, I think.
Yeah. Tier 1 for tier 2, and
I mean, that's still fair for Protected Yggdrasil.
yeah, Ashe is back, so they don't get a tier 2 left side. It's good awareness.
They're gonna try and pull. I would try and pull Gold Furies out with them and just like try to burn it and see if we could, see if they could get it. But Merlin is nearby. Doesn't really have
They
good
kinda look
security
for
to
it.
try and
They don't.
steal it.
They're
But
unawares. They don't have wards.
yeah, they don't
That's
know wars. They
skin.
don't
I am
know.
surprised the
Yeah,
skins are
that's
there.
gonna be a free Fury for King Kai's. That's gonna help.
Meanwhile, they're looking for Pyro on the other side.
Buka's here.
Buko
And he's
showing
doing
up.
big damage against Alyssa right now, and just oh my god, the lifesteal is
Apple first
starting
goes
to get
down,
too much.
Alyssa's also going to go down, but meanwhile, this is happening. King Kai's
Alyssa
taking
into the
Pyromancer.
I think she's gonna drop down again. Surely she doesn't.
Yeah,
she's
she's
gonna drop down again.
Yep, now.
And they still haven't learned their lesson. They still haven't learned their lesson that she can just drop down.
Yep, two
After
two
the
drop
3 times
kills
that's
on the
happened.
other side.
Surely someday, Protectors of Yggdrasil will just camp her out.
One day they will
She
punish
sits-
the ult. One day.
One day. But isn't too
Now they're looking for
consequential.
fire, though. They
They're
make their way out of
pulling
it.
it.
Hunter is aware.
knows, and Trevi knows.
Buko is here to
Yes,
cause havoc. Hunter
and he's
blinks
got moved
in.
into the air. He's starting to
Hey,
take a lot of damage right
getting
there.
instantly melted. There's
Protectors of Yggdrasil do secure it.
like-
The League gets a kill onto the Law, and there goes the Malil trying to pull people away, and it is successful, but still, Hunter's gonna fall down to Elmi Kelmi running it down. The League gets a double kill onto Trevi Boy, and there's gonna be the support is gonna fall as well. Maui falling down, Sig Griffinizer, and the team completely blowing them up. And this should be a Phoenix.
yeah. I mean, it could even
There should be a
There's no way
tier 2 and Phoenix.
if they were fast on this decision, they could have even tried to end if they just killed Alyssa right now. which
Oh,
they're
and there
doing.
goes Alyssa. She's completely caught out there.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be another kill for Ghost Rider. This could be an end call.
I don't know if
They have
it's
that
okay.
to sustain.
They might be too scared. They have been.
The
They
laws,
have been
they're gonna respawn with 4 pretty
Yeah.
soon to each other.
to
But
get this Phoenix at least. They're gonna
yeah,
back
they
off
do
and
get the
go for tier
Phoenix.
2. Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough.
this is the smart call. This is the smart call. To go for the tier 2 over and left. And
Don't
just
have to rush it. You're in
don't
the
have to
lead
rush it.
by what? A lot of money. I don't want to do
Mhm.
math right now.
they do have some
Sick,
golden hand.
okay.
As you can see by the graph, it just went down like a
7K.
landslide. It's just completely sinking. The goal
15K
difference and XP difference, especially for Protectors of Yggdrasil.
Yeah, man,
Which
this team
Phoenix
is getting.
down.
This team has been a very on the low team. It's had its lows, but it's also had decent highs. But everyone, the most they've been is slept on. No one really gave credit to this team, and now they're showing up against second seed, and they're
Mhm.
doing really well.
They're doing
So-
quite well, yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to say they're going to win, but they've done well. Even if they lose, they've done well. There you go. That's not jinxing because I didn't say they were
I mean,
going to win.
they're in a very good position to just win the game soon. One good team wipe and they win. That's just how it is.
Looks like they aren't going to go for right side. Meanwhile, King Kai's are going left. But no, they're
Yeah,
being met now. They're coming over.
there's still a fire. They could go and
They
try
definitely
to
could.
sink the Phoenix.
Alyssa will have to back. They'll be fighting a
Alyssa will have to
fire.
ult
Fire.
or something. And she's gonna back first,
Let's
but
get the back. They're waiting on minions, but
minions are gonna
honestly, they
come
could
in.
just.
Yeah, they could just run in. And it looks like they're gonna. Looks like they're
They
yeah,
got
they're
the
ready
ankle.
to just come
Like,
in.
jumped in.
Good engage right there onto Cherry Boy, and that's gonna be Cherry Boy is gonna be blown up by Puko, but the Law is gonna pick up Glig while Ghost Rider is gonna get a return kill onto the Law right there. Phoenix has not been looked at all, and there goes Puko just going and diving a little bit too. Griffin is diving a bit too deep, but Ghost Rider will get a pickup kill from it. Phoenix is now being looked at. There's only Hunter trying to defend it, and there's a TP coming in back from Puko, who has basically full healed, and now they're gonna get the Phoenix on the right side.
Down.
Good
If you
engage.
down. Oh, and they're gonna keep
Oh,
chasing.
so much damage from Puko.
No way they
Yeah,
threaten
Puko's
an
a
end
lot
here,
of
right? 8 points for Hunter is the team name.
damage. Yeah,
To get onto
Hunter's gonna get some points surely, but
Yeah, I
it doesn't
gotta
look
get
like they're
an
gonna
8
go for. Looks like they're gonna go for Primal Fur, which is a more than fair call.
So
They'll
speaking
have
of
to
Primal
watch
Fury,
out.
you can use your Prime subs to get Hunter banned.
Yeah, people, please ban Hunter. You could use your money for a good cause.
The P in POI doesn't stand for Puko. The P in POI stands for Prime.
Yeah,
Twitch Primes.
Twitch Primes on Hunter.
Specifically, we're not going to get any of it. This is going solely towards banning Hunter. Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
Cool is to immediately rush over to fire.
yeah, good call. Blig's gonna be a little bit late because he stuck around for a little bit. It's Primal Fury gun, so that's gonna help with the fire burn on this. But we still need to get a good grouping. Freddy, Freddy just rips somebody and gets contagion out of it. And that's big damage right there onto Griffin
Really
who's trying to engage.
keep
Big
engaging like
damage from
this.
the murder.
Yeah. Oh, Apple Toast is so low.
That is so
It's gonna
low.
heal
And
up.
there goes Elna Kelly into the air and blows up the Law. While Puko is still zoning out for so long.
That's
8 points.
Alyssa,
Because 8 points.
they're just gonna run it. They're just gonna end. That's it. The
Yeah,
coolest.
they can just end. The Titan is
Yeah.
already losing some health from the minions.
They
I
just
don't think
upped
Hunter's
the
going to live long, because that's a
Trevi is
brutalize
gonna
on
go
him,
down
and that's going to be a jump on him soon as well.
Aegis comes out from Trevi, buying some time. Goes,
And that's
gets
Ghost
popped.
Rider. Get a kill on Cherry Boy. And
Like,
he's
going
going to die in the
into the
tower. He's dying in the tower. And that's gonna have to be game. I don't think
Yeah.
Hunter can do anything to stop this, and that's gonna be Protectors of Yggdrasil taking the set 2-1 from King Kai's. Well played.
Look at that. Even when King Kai's go main rosters, they still got destroyed. That was
Yeah.
insane.
I mean,
Nothing
game
but
3 was probably the closest game, like the most equal game we had.
yeah, that was well. Yeah, I mean
Because
the
game
other
1 was
games
a
were
stomp for
complete
King
stomps.
Kai's.
So game 1 was a King Kai stomp, and then 2 and 3 were Yggdrasil stomps. So
I wouldn't say
every
this
game,
game was quite a stomp. It was more like a confident win more than a stomp.
it's fair. That's a fair thing to say.
Ghost Rider going 9-0-6 on the million. He had a great impact here.
This guy's been getting like all of POI been getting slept on, but this guy straight up transitioned from
He's moved to
jungle
mid
the
in his
entire
streak.
time to mid and has played 2 league games, and in both games I think he's gone deathless. In like not games, sorry, sets. I think he
Mhm.
went deathless in the last set, and now he's gone deathless in this one. This guy's insane.
Yeah, Ghost Rider definitely putting in all of his team's work right there.
Also, whoever voted for 1 ward on the how many wards will Alyssa place, congratulations, you have won the poll. Got 1 ward out of her.
1 word. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so definitely well played from both teams. Who would you say was your MVP for the entire set?
The entire set?
Yeah, just the entire set.
I mean, POI started winning when Glig joined.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Glig has been putting on a performance.
He did have a big impact. He was more a
Him,
setup than a
yeah,
fragger.
especially in this game. But I mean, his engages with Puko, they have so much like synergy. They just know
Mm-hmm.
exactly who to go on, exactly what to do, and they
Mm-hmm.
just work so well together that I feel like they're the
Agreed.
best. Maybe apart from Clover and Zara in Redemption, I feel like they're the best solo jungle like duo in the league when LD that is.
Yeah, I'd probably agree. Obviously they started winning when Gleek showed up. I think he was a piece that they just needed, and he was just like a good setup for Ash to frag or on Academy to start pumping damage, or especially Ghost Rider to do some
Mm,
damage.
setup just crazy good.
I think Gleek deserves a shout out. Al McKelvey played pretty very well as well, and
He would get
showed that
like
he can
3-man
do the
dives
solo
under
kill
his
as
tower
well.
and still live.
Yeah, he would distract the enemy team for so long, or do so much damage when yeah 108 points. It's even his name.
Yeah, but also
And
shout out to Ash Ghost Rider placing 21 wards that game.
yeah, damn, he
More
was
than the
top damage
supports.
for both the games that they won. Game two and
Just
three, he was top damage.
find you a
My
mid
heart
laner who
my
pay
heart
who fight.
says give MVP to Ash, but I also
Mm,
have to give a massive shout out to Griffinizer. He
yes,
showed so much.
Griffinizer. Griffinizer did get the one clip. No one else got a
Yeah.
clip, but Griffinizer got it. So
So just because I'm a support main as well, I'm gonna give to Griffinizer if I would say an MVP, but I'd say Ash probably a Ghost Rider probably deserves the
I
MVP.
feel like you can really give it to any of POI. I think all of them played lights out
All
this
of them
set, especially
played
against
well.
second seed. Like this isn't just like
Hmm.
a team that's just like, yeah, whatever, they did good against a bad team. This is like Kinkai's. They're second seed and have been doing very well. So to play that dominantly in games 2 and 3 when you have your main roster versus their main roster, that's just like, damn, this team's good.
Hmm.
And to think this is the team that Alyssa left to join Kinkai's.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah,
is just it's poetic irony.
yeah. Poetic justice, exactly.
Do we have any interviews going? Are
Um,
we doing that? Do we still do
do
that
we?
anymore?
Can I
I
ask
don't know.
production real quick? Do we have interviews? Earth to Gordon? He knows nothing.
Nothing. None
So
of us know what's going on.
I haven't heard anything as well from any of the protectors of Yggdrasil
No,
players
none of it.
wanting to do an interview. So I think we're just gonna leave it here.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you for listening to me, Vinny, and especially thanks to Gordon on the cams.
Shout out
This has been
for
great.
real.
And I think we can sign off here and you guys say goodbye. So
Sleep.
bye.